All right, Moon, what do you got?
The deaths keep on coming. Carlos Santana has found the cure to cancer. Andre 3000 is going to be in a Netflix movie, a live-action movie, actually. No more Ghost. And I have some lists.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. And why are CDs making a surprisingly big comeback? We'll chop it up next. Stay there. Hey! Yeah, what?
She said something funny right before you wheezed.
What'd you say, Scott?
Oh, it's just, it's out of it won't work.
It won't work.
It won't work.
Yeah.
You're in full tracksuit today.
I am.
Gonna be hot today.
Yeah, but I'm in go mode, just in case, you know.
We mean go mode.
Go mode, dog.
Baby
the
plops
baby?
out on Earth today.
Yeah, you got a
Don't
duffel
say
bag?
plops out, dude.
You got the go bag with you?
My wife's not going to like you saying plops out.
We got 3 days until the due date.
Well, not for me to make money.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the 30th or 31st? The 30th? Okay, so 2 days.
Yeah.
Did you give her those hot wings the other day? You thought might get it moving?
Nope.
That's chili.
They say spicy food.
No.
Make that baby come out.
Chili. We, with the last two.
You pooped that
chili
baby
the
out.
night before. Or chili the day
Chili the night before.
Chili, yeah, bro.
Really?
I mean, you go see it.
All right,
Oh,
You don't know what that
Oh,
means.
I'll go to Steak and
whatever.
Shake.
You don't need Pitocin when you've got Hormel.
Yeah.
Oh, wolf chili.
right.
Yeah, wolf chili works.
Yeah, that's for guys.
And some castor
chili.
oil.
Oh, yeah.
Best chili in a can. Go.
I really like. I've really been on this Steak and Shake. There is one. God, what is it? It's not Hormel.
We were Hormel. We were a Hormel family.
I mean, I love Steak and Shake in a can now that they're doing it because that is good chili.
I haven't had it in years.
Did you steak and shake in a can?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's good.
In the
yeah.
grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's good, man.
You kidding?
It's legit. It's the real thing.
Well,
They also have, I know you were talking about Skyline chili the other day.
They have
Yeah,
that in
in
a
a can too.
Not as doesn't translate as well.
Really?
I have some at home.
you got to have that on a table, like, at a place. I don't feel like it travels outside of the city that it's coming from. Was that Cincinnati, right?
That is Cincinnati, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Cincy. No, it's not.
Too cinnamony.
I'll tell you what, the perfect
It is
blend
Hormel.
between that and the other one was O.T. Hodges back in the day in Crestwood. It was like the same.
Did they can it?
Oh, no.
No, that was just a legit chili bar,
Just a
right?
spot, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Chili bar is a chili parlor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Chili parlor.
Chili parlor.
Was it underneath
Wow.
a tall building or anything?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how Springfield had the same thing, where it's a chili bar that
Is
was
in an office building.
yeah, huge
chili
office building.
parlor.
Parlor, sorry.
Parlor.
So
Yeah,
what-
it even said O.T. Hodges Chili Parlor.
Hormel?
There's a specific Hormel chili that's Coney Island. It's chili dog chili, no bean. So it's like a thick, beefy chili, and it has cheese already in it.
Oh,
and mustard.
built-in cheese?
Built-in cheese and mustard, and dude, just eat it straight out of the bowl. It's like a chili dog. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, really?
Hey, you feel like we
I'm
got...
telling you, it's good, man.
You feel like we could do that? I think we could do a Rizzuto show, like a show-based. We could get a little corner spot.
Chili cook-off?
No, I'm talking about we could open a chili parlor.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that could run it. Really good.
I'm
like,
not opening up a chili parlor.
dude, listen,
Come
if we were
on.
ever to do a business,
I'm not.
if we were
have a
ever
list?
All
to
right,
do
how much do we need?
a commercial, I mean, there's a lot of commercial
Crack open your wallet.
space available right now.
All right, Moon, how much you need?
Probably get it for cheap. He's got
We'll
wallet
do
out.
it's like our own little Clementine's ripoff where we're like boozy chili.
That's what I
What
mean.
is that? What does that even mean?
Listen,
Every
It's gonna
month we
be-
have some different thing we're throwing in it.
It's going to be 100 degrees next week.
Best time to introduce chili.
Yep.
When
nobody
nobody's
else-
thinking
else
about
will.
it. When nobody's thinking about it, huh?
Nobody
Boom.
else had the
In
balls.
first.
It's right.
I'm telling you, if of all
Coyote
the businesses,
chili.
exactly, of all the businesses, I think we would consistently smash.
I don't
With a
know if
chili
a chili
parlor.
parlor.
I think it would, because whenever I was on Warped Tour, I had that chili and hot chocolate tent, and that thing crushed. I just made thousands.
Listen, I don't know
of
if that's
We could have each fire
this
district.
is a good business model.
It is. I'm telling you, we could have each fire district, kind of claim like a special week, and they kind of.
Oh, like it's Creve Corps week, Creve Corps Fire Department week.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know that's a cliche, but it's true. Every firefighter that I know, they talk about the chili and their special, their station, their house chili is better than the next house
And we
chili.
call it chili, man.
I think there is a
I'm-
chili
we can
man
work-
chili.
I'm not going to
right?
invest in that.
Chili, man.
I think there's already a chili man chili, right?
Oh.
In a
What's
can?
chili man? Why are you saying chili man?
I don't know. We could be, the chili man.
Yeah, there's already a chili man.
Oh, well.
That's hilarious.
Okay, well.
Yeah, there is a chili man chili already.
All right, well, I
It's
guess,
2026.
no
This
bad
is-
ideas in a brainstorm.
This is
That's right.
equal opportunity.
Okay.
Chili.
Somebody just wrote in, some POS threw kittens onto Manchester in a bag. Do not do this story when Learn is here. Yeah, well, I saw the story this morning, and Learn is not here today. And she always yells at me, like, why do you do these stories when I'm here?
Yeah.
I do this. You're here 90% of the
you're here.
time. 99% of the time. I do a story because it's a story in the news. But this is a legit headline. 2 kittens recovering at Humane Society of Missouri after being thrown from a moving car. Covered in bleach.
That's
Oh,
brutal.
boy.
Did it say which part of Manchester?
So the story goes, 2 female kittens are getting a second chance thanks to a quick-thinking delivery driver
It's not a
and
second.
the vet team at the Humane Society of
It's
Missouri.
not a second chance, man. This is a third life. They got 9 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hell's
So,
wrong with
They
people,
just spent
man?
one.
So the pair of kittens were brought into the shelter Monday afternoon after a Good Samaritan witnessed somebody throw a bag out of a moving car in front of her along Manchester.
Dude, I hate to say this. I've seen people throw things out of cars. You throw a bag out of a car. How did someone have the wherewithal
yeah,
or the,
that's a good question.
the psychic understanding
there
to
may
be
be
like,
kittens in there.
perhaps there's live animals in the bag this person threw?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe
Interesting.
instinct, like, hey, something's wrong here.
Okay.
Something ain't right.
Or maybe they're on the clock.
You know what? It just says Manchester. I don't know where on Manchester.
What does it say? Someone's out of town. And
I don't know where on
Husband's here.
Manchester. So woman sees car in front of her throw bag out the window. Woman pulls over to investigate. She finds the 2 young kittens inside, soaked in what the shelter thinks was household bleach.
Weird.
Golly.
So the driver rushes the kittens straight to the shelter, where the staff immediately rinsed the chemicals off, and they began treatment. Vets are continuing to keep a close eye on the kittens, eyes and ears for potential chemical burns or long-term damage. But despite the traumatic ordeal, the shelter staff says both kittens are surprisingly affectionate, and they're purring constantly whenever they're handled and petted.
Amazing. That's
Wow.
so cool. Good happy ending. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rizz. Do you remember that one time?
Death penalty
Do you remember that one
for
time?
whoever did it.
There was a bag on the side of the road on that exit ramp, and I kept passing it, and I was like, what the heck is that? And then you could see there was a tear in it. Remember I told you about this? This was on the way to work a couple times. Yeah,
Vaguely.
on the way back. And I saw like feathers, so I came real slow up to it once, and it was a bag full of geese.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
What the
Oh,
heck
geez.
could that have been?
I don't know.
A
But-
bag, filled with birds.
What's the penalty for if they catch this person? Which I hope they do. And I hope they,
Oh, boy, yeah.
they let everybody know who it is and where they're from.
Well, this person obviously is going to have a lot more at the house going on. They're going to find a lot of interesting stuff. But yeah, I could see. If
Rafe?
they're willing to do this, they're going to do it to a human. So I'll say 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Not enough. Rafe.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm starting to lose. Is this one person doing all this?
No,
Like
no.
all of
The
that.
sad thing, it's not one person. So this is a continuation of recent cases across the St. Louis area. Remember the iguana taped to the tree,
That's what I'm saying.
the guinea pigs abandoned along the highway,
Yeah.
abused rabbits found along the Katy Trail.
Right, and this isn't. Have they caught all the people separately in those cases?
They've caught none of those people.
So I'm wondering, is there like some sadistic a-hole that's like doing all this? Or is this a systemic problem that
I think this is
dude,
a
what the
maybe
hell's wrong with people?
societal problem.
Well, what's causing it? Has it just always happened and we don't hear about it? Or like what's causing all these people to go out and abuse animals at such a high rate?
Well, and listen, this has been going on forever.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
It's just,
I like
it's
some
just
of
a
the-
lot of cases in a short amount of time here in this area.
I like animal punishments for animal crimes. Like the old school stuff.
Like some Game of Thrones?
Where they
Put
put
them in
you-
with the hounds?
Yeah. Or like put them in, what was the old thing? They'd put like a monkey and a snake in a bag with a person and throw them in the
throw 'em
river. Like, oh, you like throwing stuff in duffel bags, huh? Well, let's put you in a duffel bag up to your neck, and we'll put a bunch of cobras in there with you, and we'll
see what happens.
Toss you into Merrimack.
Good luck.
And we'll get you out of
Good
there.
luck.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's kind of, it makes me sad. Or what's the old one where they put the boiling pot? They put the kettle on your belly full of rats, and then they heat it up, and the rats eat their way out.
The rats got to gnaw through you.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Also,
That's a
Game of
cute one.
Thrones.
That's a little medieval.
Those are real
Those
punishments.
were real punishments
Those are
back
real
in the
deals.
day, and I'm
Wow.
like, sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, they put a pot on your stomach.
maybe not to that degree.
It's creative.
They put rats in there, and they heat the pot, and the rats eat through you
Yeah,
to escape the heat.
while you're tied
What
down.
was the story? There was a story this week at was it Granite City, somewhere on the Metro East Side, where they found all those dogs.
Oh, I was in Glen Carbon.
Glen Carbon.
Crazy. And that was like a pet spa, like pet place. This girl was running it, and they found like confirmed 3 dead dogs, maybe more than that, but they found like 19 or 20 dogs inside this house. They condemned the house. That's how bad. Whatever was going on inside, the house is condemned. They boarded it up. They're like, this house is irredeemable.
Man.
And it was like
Golly.
just some girl
And
running.
people were dropping their dogs off there?
I guess.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know
God.
if it was for like boarding for the day, like doggy daycare or grooming or whatever, but
Yeah, when I was a kid, we lived across the street from a park when we were in Oklahoma, and it was the go-to spot to drop any animal off. So we got we had 2 cats, 2 dogs that we both adopted, that came across the yard, and one is Pokey that lived 22 years with us. And but yeah, we used to get that was going on back in the 80s. You know?
Well, the Humane Society says that, animal cruelty cases do happen year-round, but they tend to spike in the summer. So, we do have some recent unusual cases in the area. Again, the guinea pigs, the iguana, the rabbits. So while treating the 2 Manchester Road cats, the shelter's Animal Cruelty Task Force was simultaneously on another rescue mission in southern Missouri, bringing back a group of neglected dogs. So they've been busy. So whoever you are,
Why?
whoever you are, I don't know, turn yourself in. I don't know what to say. Because we're going to find you.
Yeah.
I hope that woman got a license plate number. Probably temp tags.
I wonder.
Yeah, and also I would love to know how she knew to check.
I don't know.
That one
there's a
time.
lot to this story, but thank God the cats are okay. And just unbelievable. Unbelievable a human could do that to another living creature. It just blows my mind.
Well, it's
how
just weird
sick you
that-
have to be.
These are. It's just funny. It's like if you're going to do that, just go to a park. I mean, these
I
are
don't know, just
outdoor animals. Just let them go.
There's a million other things you could do. On a lighter note, locally, if you're driving down 44 past Eureka, you're going to notice a big change at the front entrance of Six Flags because it ain't Six Flags anymore.
Oh, yeah, so I'm hanging a sign.
Officially, Mid-America Adventure. That's it. No more Six Flags. It's called Mid-America Adventure. The name change announced alongside an updated logo
Man.
is
bummer.
Dude, seeing the...
Enchanted Parks is now who owns it. We knew this was happening.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm happy that they're putting some money and effort and all that kind of stuff into it. It's going to be one of them Riverport things. How long? How many generations is it going to take for us to stop calling it Six Flags?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's been Six Flags since 1971.
Golly.
But I mean, it's like we weren't even calling it Six Flags because it was a company name or any of that. It's like that's the spot.
Well, the full name was Six Flags over Mid-America.
Well, it changed a couple times.
That was the original name.
Yeah, then it was Six Flags over St. Louis, right? Or Six Flags over something.
Well, the shift
Mid-America,
comes.
I think. Six Flags over Mid-America?
Yeah.
Six Flags over Mid-America, I think, was the original name.
The OG.
But now it's just Mid-America Adventure. So listen, this other company came in, Enchanted Parks, they bought it, and the CEO says that the St. Louis location is the, quote, crown jewel of their new amusement portfolio. So he says they're going to start adding new attractions. They're going to fix aging infrastructure. They're going to bring new life to the park. And the rebrand, this is what they're saying, is just one step in a long-term investment plan aimed at restoring the park's reputation as a top Midwest entertainment destination, which is cool.
Yeah, I love it.
which is cool. With that being said, who's been to Six Flags Magic Mountain before? I've been there once.
It's a great spot.
That's the one in New York?
No, that's the one in California.
Yeah, right
Valencia.
by Los Angeles.
I have not been there.
That's
Yeah,
the one in
fun.
Valencia.
I
You
went
ever been there?
No.
I went there on Halloween, and it was, I guess they did it here too, which I didn't realize, but out there, they turn the lights off and all that stuff, so you do all the roller coasters at nighttime.
Yeah,
And it
Fright
was-
Fest.
Fright Fest.
Yeah, it was a blast, man. That place
So
rules.
there is a roller coaster out there called the X2. Okay, and it's been quietly closed since July 12th. I guess they closed it after a pair of what they're calling catastrophic medical emergencies.
Oh.
Yee.
So according to a report by CNN, 2 women who rode the X2 a couple days apart both lost consciousness on the ride and required emergency neurosurgery for brain hemorrhages.
What?
Goodness.
Brain hemorrhages typically linked to high-speed crashes. I guess this freaking thing is so intense, it hospitalized 2 people.
I want to ride it.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Wow. That reminds me of when the Ninja came out. I was stuffing my shoes to be tall enough to get on that thing. And the reason they want you tall is because
Weren't you like 22 when the Ninja came out?
Nah,
We're short. What?
So when you're short on that thing, and that it's not even a lap bar; it's an overhead shoulder bar. It's a little orange ring that comes down. Brother, your head's just ping ponging.
Oh, yeah. What's the wooden one there? The Boss?
No, it
yeah,
kills
but,
you.
but the boss is
Boss hurts your
awesome.
thighs.
Yeah,
the
but
Boss
man,
whips
your
you around.
head is like, rattling in between.
It also hurts your legs.
No. That's a lap bar. Boss is lap bar. Your head ain't in between.
There's
nothing.
one ride over there that is so crazy rattling.
The boss was rickety. And if you put a small child on the wrong side of the cart, you will squish them to oblivion.
That's awesome.
Because when you go around some of those like the lap bar is just like barely above the knee.
You
It hits you at
slide.
a weird spot where you feel like you're going to come out of it a little bit.
I know. That's what makes it
And
great.
it pushes so hard on like the bottom of your thighs
Yep.
that when you get out, you feel like your older brother has just been punching you in the thigh all day long.
The Boss is so good, but the Ninja rips your ears and your head to pieces. It's just ramming them back and forth.
Yeah, there was one we went last time. I'm like, damn, never again.
I was too fat for the Batman. And
You
I
don't
haven't
remember
been
it?
back since.
Batman is smooth. That's good.
The Mr. Freeze?
That was actually the Batman ride, I believe.
The Batman hurt you?
I was too fat to go in it. There was 2 college kids trying to use the jaws of life to get the thing to close over me.
Oh.
And then the kid I went with was scared of, he was young and he's scared of riding roller coasters. And he's like, oh, he's do it with me. I'm scared. I go, no problem. They strapped him in, dude, got me in the next to him and started trying to push the thing down on my shoulders and chest were too big and they like wouldn't close on me. And there was like a college kid's like, hey, get over here and help me, Lenny. And they're both like pushing and they're like, sir, you're going to have to get off the ride. And I was like,
Leave the kid.
embarrassing, dude. I'm holding up the whole ride.
I was with somebody who couldn't fit in the ride.
And dude.
After we waited in line and they had to get out of the car and walk away.
Oh, bro. And when I got out, they'd been waiting. The whole ride's waiting to go. I get out, and I'm thinking they're going to unstrap Caden and let him get off with me. Nope.
Let him go?
He's like, he starts moving. He's like, ah! He's like, you lied to me. Uncle Rafe. I had to just be like, hang in there, buddy. You're going to be okay. They didn't put another person on. They just let the ride go.
That is awesome.
Everybody's saying it's the Ninja that rattles you. Somebody said
Yes.
they always have to take their earrings out.
That's what I said.
The Ninja.
Yeah, it's the Ninja.
But is that a full head?
Yeah,
Because whatever it was, I think my head was slamming back and forth.
I know what I'm talking about. It's the Ninja.
I don't like that one.
Brother, it is gnarly. But when it first came out, they had gotten rid of this thing called, oh shoot, what was it called? Not it was like a jet or something. Gosh dang, it had a weird name. It was about a jet. It was the only thing at Six Flags that had a loop, upside down loop.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, someday I'm gonna ride that. This is gonna be so cool. And I'm tall enough. And then, like the year that I was about to be tall enough, they scrapped it. They got rid of it.
Oh.
And then the following year, they came out with a Ninja. They had built a Ninja. So I was like, I've got to ride this. It's got corkscrews and 2 loops and all this. And man, it took my brain cells, but it was worth it.
Well, on this X2 out in California, so 3 neurosurgeons who treated both ladies said in an email that the brain injuries were the direct result of a traumatic rapid acceleration-deceleration event experienced while riding this thing. The second rider is in a coma still.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
In a coma.
Okay.
And you know there are adrenaline junkies going, I gotta ride this thing.
Yeah. It looks like the kind where you're kind of spinning the whole time too.
So internal Six Flags records between 2019 and 2022, 70 separate complaints from riders regarding head and neck injuries on that particular ride. And they kept it open. What a rush, huh? Mm-hmm. You know what? I have a hard time now with the stuff that spins you. Like as I'm getting older.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
this
rides that spin you.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah, this one has it. That's what happens.
It's
when
harder on your belly.
I can't. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't be doing the spinny stuff. We did one. Oh, I think we were at a fair a couple years ago. And remember the Gravitron? You know, you go in the thing and it just spins you, and you go on the wall and you're crawling all the. We used to call it the Vomitron because somebody throw up on it, you know, at some point. But I got out of there. It took me 2 days to recover, honestly. So that's what's going down at Six Flags. Now it's now rebranded here in the St. Louis area. We were talking before the show, before the mics went on, about Rafe and back in the dating pool. How are things going?
Great.
Things going all right?
They're going good, man. I got a gal down in Texas I like a whole lot. We've been hanging out and chilling, and I think I needed a Texas gal in my life. I needed somebody that had that kind of attitude.
Spicy Texas woman?
Yeah, she's all Texas, man, and I love that. She keeps me. She takes no guff. She's a hard one. It's like I'm dating Hank Hill. It's great. I love it.
And long distance, it's
yeah, it's going pretty good, man. She's cool. Like we're good. But yeah, it's been going all right. It was kind of met organically, nice kismet thing, and we're seeing where it goes and feeling pretty good about it. I like that Texas attitude. I got something about, I told you guys, the cowgirls' butts drive me nuts, and it's something about those Wrangler jeans and boots.
Now,
I should have gotten this game way earlier.
Did she make the first move?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah, she was at a show in Austin, and yeah, we met there, and
that's the way to go. It makes it much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, and she was way too hot to have to make the first move too, so I was like, oh, this don't happen very often. And she was cool. I told her my life was a wreck at that point, and I needed time. And she was cool. She was patient, and she hit me up later on and was like, "Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm pretty hot, and
I noticed.
I want you. I want you to heal, but don't drag your heels too long, big dog. Girls like me don't stay on the market long in Texas." But I was kind of like, that was kind of cool.
But you don't want to come off as too thirsty though either. You want to play it cool.
I also didn't want to I was at a point where I was like, hey, my whole life's falling apart right now. Like, give me a month to pull it together. And she's like, I think that worked in my favor.
I'll give you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it worked in my favor because she's like, no one's ever told me no before.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Hard to get.
Yeah, but not too hard because she's like, don't push it too far.
A month? No. I'll give you a week and a half.
I'm a Texas 10 playboy. I'm a Texas tornado, and I want to wreck your life.
Okay, so
get in there.
You go out with a chick for the first time, and you have it's a good date. And then you're trying to plan the second date. After the first date, how long do you wait to call? Is there a rule?
I don't know.
30 minutes.
I think it's kind of shifted.
I don't know these rules.
Me neither, man.
And
no.
Who cares?
Different people want different things.
Ain't no rules. You didn't tell me there were rules.
I was watching this. So this video came across my social media feed. And the question here, was this guy thoughtful or creepy? Okay, and a woman went onto social media to complain about something a guy did.
Can I ask, is this a DM situation?
No.
Okay.
It's not a DM situation.
Because I had this conversation with somebody before you get into this. I'm curious, and we kind of had this off air. Because I have actually been pleasantly surprised. There's been a lot of really nice, kind, cool women like slide into my DMs or stuff. I'm shocked. I'm truly shocked because I said this on the air. Like, you get to a certain age and you're like, am I an asexual goblin that no one is attracted to anymore? And there's been a lot of real nice gals shooting their shot. And for some reason, and I know it's probably wrong, because I had this conversation with a girl. And she's like, what do you do when they slide in your DMs? I'm like, well, I answer them and I say, hey, I'm still in the healing process. Or
do you have a boilerplate kind of statement?
I don't have a boilerplate, but yeah, there are certain bullet points that I want to get out there.
Copy paste.
Courtesy of Rafe Corp. I tell the truth. I'm just like, I'm still a mess right now. I'm trying to figure it out and see what my life's going to take me. But the universe, we may cross paths in the future. You never know. But I'm like, I appreciate that kind of old school shot shooting. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love what you're doing. This is a cool thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always go the way you want, but keep doing it. You know?
Starting conversations.
Yeah, and I'm like, I think it takes a lot of courage for a woman to do that, maybe more than a man. And I don't know if that's like paternalistic or wrong of me to say that, but I said that to the girl that I'm dating, and she goes, I don't answer anybody. She's like, what are you doing? She's like, just don't answer them. She's like, and I go, well, but guys are relentless. Guys are different. Like, you can't. A woman will actually be like, okay, thank you for. I get so many nice messages back. Like, I appreciate you being honest. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. I feel like, dude, just don't care.
Well, I think it's because it's reversed. The shot shooters, of the men that are shot shooters, 75% of them are crazy and should be dismissed.
Yeah. Yes, and they're going to send the old ding-dong pic.
Exactly.
It's coming.
Well,
75%. And for the gals, of the shot shooters, of the ones that have the gall to shoot the shots, 25% of them are crazy and should be dismissed.
It's also an age thing. So when you're younger, when you're younger, the ladies, I think, are sitting back a little more. Waiting for the dudes to make the first move. As we're getting older, everybody's like, listen, I ain't got no time for this.
Yeah, dude. And
I'm getting older. I got no time for this.
I tell you, that's the way to do it. There's nothing better results-wise than just being honest and being like, well, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. I'm a mess right now, and if that's what you're looking for, great. We'll have dinner.
And that's been the primary message going out is like, hey, you don't want to wade into this ocean. There's a lot of seaweed in here right now.
I'm still cleaning out the pool.
The red flag is on the beach.
Not ready to swim. Still cleaning the pool.
Do not swim. Rip current.
Swim at your own risk.
Yes, they're emotional rip current.
Ain't no lifeguard out here. Swim at your own risk.
That's shark bait, though, dude. Honesty is shark bait in your waters. I'm telling you.
Well, in this particular case, so looking at this woman, she seems a bit young.
Okay.
So the woman said she went on a date with a guy twice. So first date, good enough for a second date. So Mother's Day rolls around, and she got flowers from him, but he sent them as if they were from her dog. Listen to what she says, and tell me when you want me to stop it to discuss.
A guy that I went on 2 dates with. Two dates with, who had only ever seen pictures of my dog, took it upon himself to look up my address and mail me flowers from my dog on Mother's Day.
Okay, so she's flipping out about this.
Let's stop right there. I'm glad you did that.
What are your first thoughts here?
I had this conversation with someone recently, a woman, because she had said that, like, I feel like if you get her address from anywhere but her, you've crossed into some territory.
Okay, yes. I see what he's trying to do here.
Yeah.
He's trying to be cutesy.
Sure.
She's obviously, I think this is an indicator she wasn't into him anyways, so.
She went on 2 dates with him.
Yeah, but I think if a girl really, really is excited that you are into her and you went to all that effort to find the address to do this thing, someone would be like, he's the one.
I think I think she's a bit creeped out to the fact that he looked up her address.
But it's not hard to find.
But that's not hard to find. I mean, we had a story, I think it was a couple of years ago, about a guy who found a woman's address off an AIDS walk list.
It's the optics, man.
The optics are bad.
It's the optics. And he should know that.
It's not that the thought, it's kind of a sweet thing.
I thought it was a sweet thing, and my first thought was, ladies,
but there's a way to do that. You could have you could have texted her and been like, hey, what's your address? And then she can be like, why do you want to know? And be like, I just have something I want to send you in the mail. I think it's cute. And then she can opt to give it to you or not give it to you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so let her continue on here.
On Mother's Day. And not only did he send flowers, but the flowers also came with a card. So this is the card. Little dog. Okay. Dear Mom, I think about you every day. Can't wait to see you and give you lots of cuddles and kisses. Happy Dog Mom Day. Love, your #1 fur baby. P.S. I heard you met this amazing guy who has 2 dogs and lots of room to play. We should sniff that out sometime. I met this man Twice. We went on 2 dates. I maybe spent 4 hours with this person, hadn't seen him in a week. He'd never been to my apartment. He didn't know where I live, but he found out and sent me flowers. So you guys, be careful out there. Be careful.
All right, thoughtful or creepy? The comments on the video are quite divided.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
But I think Rafe's right. The smartest way to go about that without it being creepy is ask her for the address. And
She gives the address. There's no issue.
But
here.
then she doesn't get rage bait content from
No.
social media.
Now,
This is her also advertising she's cool as heck.
Interesting story.
yeah.
And she's listening, and I don't know if you want to look her up, but she's sitting on the floor. She's got no bra on. It must be cold in the room.
Okay.
I don't get it.
So is she advertising something?
What do you mean?
I don't get it. Look it up, please. I'm having a hard time understanding what Rizz means.
Right, and
Okay.
maybe this will
Please,
change.
please
maybe
bing
will
this.
change the
Please
story.
bing
What's
this.
her name?
And address?
I'll send you let me send you the link.
Send the link. Pull it up. I think, man, it is. She has the ultimate hill to die on, which is he did look up her address after 2 dates without consulting her. Also, not hearing from him for a week is kind of odd.
Uh-huh.
I think but the thing about I felt like she was reading the card, like, listen to this card he wrote. And I'm like,
Right.
I thought the card was fine. It was like a cute way of being like, hey, I want to spend more time with you. I'm trying to be a little creative, because that's all men hear is like, be creative. Like, be original. We're getting hit on by all these guys. Don't be such a hack.
I
And it's
remember
like, this guy's
when,
trying, it's a little.
He's trying to stand out.
He's trying to stand out. It might be a little bit of.
Yeah, there she is. I got her on the big. Well, Moon's got her on the big screen here.
Bait.
Bait.
Yeah.
Bait.
Yeah.
Right, she's sitting on the floor.
She loves it. That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I got.
Guys, you'd never
Right,
believe how high I am. Everyone wants
She got a tight top on.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's full of crap.
She just made this up.
I
your dog
don't
actually
know.
sends it?
I think these flowers and cards was all something you done bought.
I mean, her dog might have actually sent it.
Even on the. The dog's like. Flowers. That's a funny. Air Bud.
I met this guy twice. I went on 2 dates.
Right, she's a cutie.
First of all, meeting someone and going on 2 dates is totally different. Is my language wrong?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
If I say I met you twice, that means I ran into you on the sidewalk twice and said,
We met
what's
up
your
for
name
2
again?
dates. I don't know. We met up for 2 dates.
No. She said it twice. She said it like I met this guy twice. We went on 2 dates and spent 4 hours together. I mean, that's
I'll give her
that's-
this.
Those are dates.
Little of an eager beaver on his end. This could have waited.
He's trying to stand out.
He's trying to stand out. This probably could have waited. You do this a month in.
I remember.
It's a dunk.
when,
you do this a month in, she's going to be like, oh my God. She's having a whole different attitude.
Back when I first
so
started in
sweet.
radio, when you'd send out your demos to program directors, you'd try to stand out. So people would send like weird things with their, cocaine. I remember somebody tried to get a job at K-Rock in New York where I worked, and somebody sent a toilet. And with the
American
tape,
Standard?
yes, it was a regular size
Regular?
American Standard toilet, and he wrote, "Don't flush my tape and resume," and sent a toilet.
Oh my gosh. And?
It's a good move.
Did not get the job.
Oh.
Wasted his money on a toilet. And I know the music director was like, "What the hell am I going to do with a toilet?"
Was he that bad?
I don't know, but it was something to stand out.
That's a great idea. You think you'd want that?
So this guy tried to do
Informed
something
there.
cutesy and stand out. I guess it backfired.
Yeah. I think they're looking her up.
Yeah, they're looking her up.
And I did
guess
have that. That was a conversation I had with the gal, and she was like, because I think I had said something about, we were talking about, she'd been to my house or something, and she asked me, I was like, where do you live? And she's like, why do you want to know? And I go, oh, I don't know. You've been to my house. I want to know
where do you live? Like what city?
neighborhood?
Okay.
And she's like, she goes, I'm sorry. I'm just protective of that because I've got
Has she had a stalker?
She got kids.
Oh, kids. Okay.
You know, you never, and maybe that guy didn't know. I'm assuming he knew she didn't have children, but, you know, I get it. Like, you got somebody sending stuff to your house, your kids might find it.
Sure. And this woman is alone.
Yeah. Even like sending flowers, like if somebody's got kids at home or someone at their house that, like, maybe they're like, hey, I'm not trying to involve my children in my dating life until I meet someone and it's time to introduce them, so you don't need to be sending like gifts like that.
JR, great point on the instant feedback. It was Mother's Day, so he couldn't wait. You know, Mother's Day is a set day.
Yeah, but he could have done a thing too if they.
That's a good point.
If they had the date, she would have said where she worked. He could have sent him to her office.
I don't know. I think it came off as a little thirsty and it backfired, and he's not getting a third date.
Yeah. Also, it seemed like she's not the type of person that appreciates that kind of gesture, so maybe not the right gal anyway. You know?
You get that vibe from her?
Yeah, it seemed like she was pretty quick on the draw with like, ew. Like, she didn't come off super likable.
It looks also somebody very immature, like maybe early 20s.
Yeah.
Early 20s. All right, here's another scenario, and this was a big story out of Georgia. All right, let's say you're walking through a store. Let's say it's Walmart. And you see, and this is not an arbitrary number. You see $30 on the floor.
Oh, that's the.
You see 30. Okay, you're walking through Walmart. You walk down an aisle.
That's the
You're
number.
the only one in the aisle, and you see $30 on the floor. What do you do?
Man, the two important factors here are Walmart
Okay,
and 30.
30, not 50,
I remember when I was a kid.
not 10, not just 120. You see $30 on the floor.
When I was a kid, if you found a $5 bill, yours. $10 bill, yours. But look around. $20 bill. Oh dang! Now I gotta see. Did anybody drop a 20? You gotta like.
Yeah.
You gotta raise a flag and be like, hey, there's somebody's 20 over here, and then you walk with it.
But you don't
30.
tell them the number. You got to go up to the front and say, hey, just let you know, if no one claims it, I'm keeping it, but there's an X amount of money I found. And if they say they lost that money, let me know, and I'll be up front. But I'm shopping.
$30.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
But 30's like right at the line. That's my point.
That's right.
It's like,
$30.
That is on purpose money. Like somebody didn't have more than that. They didn't have less. So they're like, whatever I'm buying today is for $30 worth of goods.
It's the new price for conscience.
Rafe, $30. Not 50, not 20, not 10, $30.
Yeah.
Walmart. Nobody's around you.
I'm gonna get that Garth Brooks box set.
Hey, can I ask? That's $130. Can I ask what section? And I know that sounds ridiculous,
That is gonna roll back the prices.
but it does matter to me.
Why does it matter?
Because if there's
Well,
groceries,
because I find it if I'm buying diapers for Scott's new baby,
Thank you.
and I find $30 over there, I'm gonna have my conscience is gonna get a bigger hit than if it's in electronics. If it's over by the vinyl at Walmart, I'm taking the $30. I know that sounds
By
ridiculous.
the Isomil.
Yeah.
I don't know, because this happened.
It's by the Gerber aisle.
This is an actual situation that happened.
If it's in the toy section, I'm
I
turning
don't
it in 'cause
know.
it might be a kid's.
I don't have details as to where this $30 was found.
I'm just giving you my honest answer. It matters on where.
Okay.
I'm taking it
Let's
on
say
half
it's
the store.
in
Let's say it's a neutral ground.
neutral ground, in between.
Let's just say it's like up by the front.
Oh, up by the front.
Like up by the front,
the
where like the
stack of
impulse by
batteries.
the seasonal aisle.
No, up by the front.
by the front, there's
too many
cameras everywhere.
cameras.
Yeah.
Out back.
See, I
Back
told
of-
you.
back of
Lawn and
store.
garden.
So
Back-
you agree?
Lawn and garden.
Oh, I'm
Lawn and
taking.
garden.
I'm gonna just go back
You
out
found
to
it
the car.
right by the garden weasel.
Right by the ficus. Yeah.
Yep. There's a door over there. It goes right
the
to
little
my
thing
car.
you roll and like tills the.
Oh yeah, the garden.
yeah,
weasel.
that's a safe area because if you're buying plants, that means you got extra money.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's in the as seen on TV aisle, so you know they've got.
So
Extra
you now
cash.
all agree with me that it does matter on where it
No,
is on the
I don't
floor.
know. I don't know. In this
We're just trying to give you somewhere where you don't have to have a crisis of conscience,
Okay.
other than you found someone.
Let's just say the men's sock area.
It does.
where
Okay, it
socks are.
doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Okay, neutral area,
Yeah.
neutral ground, $30.
Man, I think
Are you turning it in, or is it like, ooh, it's $30 is $30?
Here's what I would do. In all honesty, if it was a neutral ground, like men's clothing or something, I would probably float. I would probably float for an extra 5 to 10 minutes in that area. And if I catch anybody looking around on the floor, I'd be like, "Hey, man, did you drop some money?" And I would make sure that whoever was looking for something got it back. After about 10 minutes, 12 minutes goes by, nobody's in here, nobody's looking on the floor. What am I supposed to do but walk with it?
So here's the story. So most people would go, oh, it's my lucky day. $30. I think I would be in that camp. I think I would loiter for a little bit and wait.
Yeah, you do the same thing.
Yeah. I'd loiter a little bit. I go, okay, it's been 5 minutes. Nobody's coming back for this. This is not life-changing money, $30.
No.
$100, different story.
Yeah.
Some people would be scared to touch it because, you think you're being watched. It's a setup, right? Is John Quinones going to jump out from ABC, the What Would You Do show?
Oh, man.
So
I'd love that opportunity. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to take this, you idiot. You dropped $30 and nobody was here to claim it.
So true story, police department in Albany, Georgia, they put out on social media a message asking the public to help them identify, quote, a suspect who found $30 on the ground at Walmart and just kept it. They said, quote, an individual dropped $30 on the ground while shopping. This individual picked up the money and did not turn it into employees.
Where is this?
Albany, Georgia. Again,
holy crap, I want to move there. They got no crime.
And that's the big point.
That is awesome.
Everybody's like, dude.
These police are doing this?
Yeah.
Seriously.
They write an individual dropped $30 on the ground while shopping. This individual, and they put a picture from the Walmart of the guy on social media.
What the heck?
This individual picked up the money, did not return it into employees. Surveillance image. Appears to be an older man. Apparently, the police were called about the missing money. Normally, cops would be, too busy to deal with something like this. In Albany, Georgia, not the case. The post went viral locally, and the guy did come forward and return the money to police. His name wasn't released, and he hasn't commented. The quote-unquote victim also decided not to press charges.
Yeah.
How can you press charges?
Well, there was a big debate on social media where people mocked the police for spending their time trying to track down this guy. Some complained that their tax dollars should probably be put to better use.
Dude, for real, that's absurd.
Others argued that if the money was just sitting on the ground, it should be finders keepers. Even crazier, the police chief gave a press conference on Monday to address multiple recent shootings that they've been investigating.
Come on, man.
This is funny because you think of...
And then he spent a couple minutes talking about the Walmart thief. He said property's property. And that if the police didn't post about it, the guy wouldn't have returned the cash. And if you had something that you lost, you would want it returned. You wouldn't just want somebody to...
Yeah, but it's not... This is a different thing than being that he's stealing. This is one of those things where they put out like, hey, if you found $30, this person really needs that money. It was at Walmart the other day.
Well, no one has said that if this, thief saw the person drop the money. If they did and they made no attempt to return it, that's more dishonest than somebody just seeing random cash on the ground and just pocketing it.
It's amazing.
Man, I don't know.
No, I think
$30 is that's a good line.
Because at Walmart, $30 it seems more significant than if you're at, whatever fancy store in the Frontenac or something. You find $30, you're like, no one cares about that.
And let's be honest, you go to a Walmart employee, you go, excuse me, a Walmart employee, I found this on the floor.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm speaking like that.
They probably go.
And then you go,
okay.
You go, okay, I'll make sure I return this in the pocket.
Yeah.
That Walmart employee's going, okay, yeah, sure, I'll bring it up to customers.
Good hands.
Okay,
If you find $30 at Frontenac Plaza, that's bait to find the poor people so they can kick you out. Right?
Okay, that's what it is.
Because if you're bending out for $30 there, you need it.
That's like finding a penny on the ground. Am I right?
Yeah, they're profiling you.
Am I right? You are flying today, aren't you?
Yes, I'm flying today.
See the story out of Boston?
No.
And actually it was L.A. to Boston.
No, what?
So this, what airline?
Today? I don't know.
We're going Delta?
I need to find that out.
You ever think about when you get on a plane, what if the pilot gets sick? What if it's, you remember the movie Airplane? What if it's an airplane scenario?
Oh, dude, with the amount of thousands of times I've flown, I've probably been on a plane with a sick pilot, and that's why they have a co-pilot.
Right.
Just in
And,
case.
listen, these planes fly themselves. Am I right?
Yeah.
So passengers aboard a Delta flight from L.A. to Boston got, I guess, quite a scare midweek after the captain suffered a sudden medical emergency, forcing the plane to divert to all places Detroit.
Green apple splatters?
No, well, listen. Here's the what I found fascinating about this was this is the captain calling it in like an emergency landing.
Metro Tower, Delta 437, emergency aircraft, visual 22 left.
Clear to land, wind 190 at diner.
Alpha 10 is the gate, this is the captain. I'm the one that's ill. I'm going to taxi the jet to the gate, and then I need to go to the hospital.
Roger. Delta 437, you can plan to exit at Yankee 2. They'll give you the quickest route to the gate.
Yankee 2, left, and we'll call the ramp, Delta 437.
Yeah, you could hear he's in pain.
He's just got to poop?
Nope, appendicitis.
Oh.
So his appendix exploded while he was midair.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is there a doctor on the board?
Couldn't he tough it out for a couple more hours, get to L.A.?
What a puss, right? He was going to Boston, so he's going L.A.
Oh,
to
from it.
Boston.
Okay.
Oh, he had just taken off?
Well, he was over Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. I'm sorry. I thought you said L.A.
Yeah.
He was from L.A. to Boston. So
That is wild.
yeah, you could hear the guy's in an excruciating amount of pain.
Why is the co-captain
I don't know.
not talking? Maybe there's a protocol there. I don't know if he's able to talk. He has to.
Man, with all these delays and cancellations, and if I'm a passenger, I'm like, oh,
I know.
what else? Oh,
Yeah.
finally on our way to Boston. Man.
Dude, I've been doing my best to. I never really had issues before with connections or any of that, but I have been doing my best to just get direct flights, pay the extra, and all that, just so I can not miss flights. I mean, I got trapped in Germany for that whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to be freaked out, by the way, trying to leave Paris.
I did? What you mean?
Yeah, because you said, get to the airport early because there's this new protocol with Americans leaving, the EU.
Oh, well, yeah, and Charles de Gaulle, for the big event, they redid the whole thing. So now you got to shuttle from one terminal to the
Yeah,
next
well, we got
terminal.
to the airport 3 hours early.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Right through.
Well, good. Well, because you got there early.
Right
Had
through.
you not, imagine. You'd
Right
still
through.
be in Poland or
Well,
something.
good luck flying today. I hope everything goes all right. I hope the pilot's
Me too.
okay. We haven't done any food news this week. I do want to bring up a couple stories here. An Alabama woman has officially won her day in court after a drive-through order left her with severe burns and permanent scarring. This is a Church's Chicken.
I love churches.
I don't think I've ever been. I remember there was a Church's on Delmar.
Yeah.
There
a
was
good
a
little
corner.
spot.
It was on the corner of Delmar and Skinker, and that was there forever.
Yeah.
And there was
That
one-
was a pretty shady looking one.
Dude,
it was pretty shady.
In the 80s, there was this one at Sappington and Gravois, and it was like under these trees. I mean, it may as well have been behind like a fence. It was just in this really unique little spot, and it was good.
Are there any
Yeah.
churches still around here?
Oh, yeah. Overland, there's one. It's nonstop. Like, it's
Really?
every time I drive past, it's packed.
Never been.
Yeah.
Rafe? Churches?
It's one of the best. It really
There's
is.
one like on, I think I went one time, and man, it was ragged out. It was like a Church's on, it was over in the Central West End, like on Delmar.
Yeah, they're never
that's
in
the
a,
loop.
Well,
Right.
the Delmar and Skinker, there was the one on the corner.
Yeah, maybe that's the one I'm thinking
they're
of.
never in the best condition.
It was a long time ago.
They're still rocking. They're still consistent.
The one in Overland, they just redid a lot of it. So, it's a small building, but they redid
Why did I
enough
think
where it
that
looks
was
okay.
I thought it was like over. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was one over like kind of closer to Union and Euclid and all that stuff, like in the Central West End.
Probably
Maybe I
is.
made
I
that
don't
up.
remember.
Maybe I'm
I don't
thinking of
remember.
this.
I remember
might
the
be
one on
thinking of
Delmar.
it might be the Delmar one I'm
I
thinking.
remember that one. Well, woman.
Churches and Lee's, they're in their own lane.
100%.
That's a particular lane in the chicken wars. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I don't feel like they're in the same
I
category
think
though.
Lee's is on its own kind of thing. Lee's is its own.
Yeah, I feel like Churches and Popeyes were kind of head to head, and Popeyes won the war.
Popeyes won Popeyes won the chicken war there.
Oh, you don't think Lee's is in that game?
No,
What you mean? What game is Lee's playing?
they're their own game.
Their own game on what side of the, shall we say, Chick-fil-A?
I would put Popeyes and I think Rafe's right. Popeyes and Churches kind of in the same category. They were neck and neck for a while until Popeyes won the chicken wars with the sandwich.
Yeah, I feel like they were doing like Louisiana, Deep South. They were both kind of piloting that point of view, whereas Lee's grandfather was
KFC.
Colonel Sanders. They were kind of like a subsidiary, like a more of a regional
Okay.
grassroots KFC.
I love Lee's. They still
Yeah.
got the Mike's Hot Honey one, too. You got to ask
What's-
for it, though.
Crazy is they're all over the Mideast. It looks like Germany maybe, and then all the Polynesian.
Churches in the Middle East.
Yeah, and then all the islands down in the Pacific and even New Zealand.
Well, a woman
know
won
they were that
20
big.
grand,
In South America.
a 20 grand judgment down in Alabama. A woman named Yolanda Jackson. Her pot pie was too hot, and it was a drive-through accident.
Oh, boy.
So the pot pie she received was served so scorching hot that it caused second-degree burns across her mouth, face, lips, left wrist, and body.
Oh my God.
How does it get all? I'm imagining this
Quick
woman.
pot pie question. Don't worry about what other people think.
Okay.
When you get a pot pie, whether it's a banquet or, I don't know how sad your life's gotten. You get your little banquet out of the stove or maybe you get a pot pie. Do you smash it all up and mix it around?
No.
To
get the
quell
crust.
or-
To get the crust in there?
And also to distribute the heat.
Get down the heat, yeah.
There's a place. There's a place called Big Chief by us out in Wildwood, and they have pot pie, which is friggin' awesome.
So you're a no. You do not cut it up to distribute
I don't
heat and
know.
mix the crust in with the
No,
filling.
I'll make a big hole in the. I'll make a vent hole.
Okay. You a mixer?
I'm such a mixer because I want to just get done with the meal.
Yeah.
That my dad used to have to get a cereal box and put it next to my plate so he wouldn't have to see what I was mixing together. So they would do like hamburger helper, and it would always be hot as heck. So I would get applesauce and put applesauce on it and just mix it all in.
Oh, you mix everything.
I would mix everything just to cool it off so I could just get it down.
That's psycho.
So you mix the pot pie up?
I'm trying to, Scott,
Oh yeah, you got to mix it.
you're a mixer?
Yeah.
No, I'm a vent holer.
I saw a video where there was like a chef's video, and one of the guys started mixing everyone's pot pie, and they were appalled. And they're like, what are you doing? And they're like, this is how you eat a pot pie. And they're like, you're insane. And I go, I don't know, I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I
If
see
you
a lot
mix
of
it all
people, it's just because they're so scorching hot. If you
Right out of the
You
oven.
literally-
You're supposed to let it cool.
you will burn.
How are you supposed to do that? You're looking right at it.
We've
Here's
been
my
waiting
meal.
75 minutes for this little thing to cook.
Yeah, don't bring me something
You're
I can't
starving by the time the banquet comes out in its little foil astronaut pan. Then it is so hot that it feels like it did come through the atmosphere and returning to the surface of the earth and gather that much radiation heat in your oven. You don't have 3 days to wait for the banquet to cool. You got to get after it. Sometimes I'd flip
Well, it's
it.
the same with pizza rolls. Like
You could also flip
can't
it
wait.
where it comes out of the exactly. You know you're going to squirt hot pizza juice.
Oh, so you flip it and the contents go on top of the
well,
crust.
now the pie's upside down and you kind of
Not a bad
cut it
idea.
up like that. So I've done the cut up move, and they shamed this guy so mercilessly in this video, and I was like, I feel like this guy's getting
Roasted for no reason.
roasted for an honest mistake.
Well, this woman, I guess she couldn't wait, so she starts eating her pot pie in the car. And I'm assuming it's one of those, she takes a big
First of all-
forkful and went,
Yeah, exactly.
and then it burned everywhere.
Exactly.
Wow, 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 wow.
Also, lady,
Pot pie is not
that is not a car food.
that's not a car food. You're right.
You're out of your mind.
That's crazy.
Assuming she was the driver.
Oh.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. That's not even a
You
passage.
gonna eat a pot pie in an Uber? You're gonna be like, hey man, I hope it's cool.
No, because
I know it says no snacks, but you care if I house this
she
pot
could
pie
be the
real quick?
passenger, but
You can't
but-
eat a hot meat pie in a car.
I legitimately will avoid a Popeye just because of this.
Not even a
no,
limousine.
pot pie is I'm sitting down at a table.
For sure.
I'm sitting down at a table.
Preferably alone at home.
That's right. Yeah, well,
I don't even know if you should eat a pot pie in front of anybody.
Is a pot pie sad meal?
It is. Look at the size of it. That's a meal for one. They don't make big banquet pot pies. They make the little ones.
Oh.
That's true.
That's single dad
That's true.
territory.
I always thought it was, but I grew up hillbilly, so I guess that's why I thought it was nice.
That's
eating.
a dinner just for you. A dinner for
I love
just
it.
you.
I'll still eat it. I still love them. The chicken one specifically.
I don't do it.
I'll
You're
toss
right.
one in every once in a while.
Pot pies are sad meals.
They're sad meals.
Funny.
If you make it at home.
It don't matter. If you're eating it in public, you're saying something about yourself. They're good. I'm kind of interested in this Big Chief one.
Oh, it's
good.
great. It's great.
I can't think of a time I went out and saw pot pie on a menu and
And
was
said,
like,
yep.
Should we start a pot pie ranking around town, the best place that has pot
I mean,
pie?
not many places.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
That'll be a short segment.
Let's do it.
Serve pot pie.
I will say, the only thing that I'll even... Because I won't bother with
Oh, the
pot pie.
official St. Louis pot pie rankings.
Let's do
okay.
it.
The British meat pies. Have you had British meat pies?
No.
That's the way to go. Because they basically turn this pot pie crap into, the sad dinner into a to-go... What are them things called? Not enchilada. What's the? It's like a
Empanada?
Empanada, right? Like a little taco.
Yeah.
Like a little Mexican taco.
Well, it's like a
not
hot
taco.
pocket.
Hot pocket. Yeah. So that's what they turn basically a pot pie into. It's called a British meat pie.
Oh, I've had those. Okay, I've had
They
those.
got 'em
It's
at
like a
the-
hand pie, yeah.
Yeah, they got them at the soccer stadiums. I mean, you can get them anywhere, and they're not too hot. And you can kind of just roll with them.
That's a to-go meal.
Exactly.
That's to eat while walking.
That's the only pot pie style I'm gonna do because
I'm gonna
otherwise
take you
it's
to
too
Big
hot.
Chief. Get yourself a pot pie.
Bring me. Take me to the pot pie mecca. I'm ready.
It's got the chicken in there and the gravy and the peas, right?
And
Peas.
it's a full meal in one little.
It's the onion situation in this pot pie.
It's great.
Yeah,
I don't know.
here's
Hungry
these,
for pot pie
here's
now.
these meat pies right here.
Meat pies are good.
This is the way to do it. And did you know? And I can't remember which airports, but I've been in like 5 or 6 airports just these last couple months. These empanada places are popping up everywhere. Have you seen them? They got breakfast ones, dessert
Yeah.
ones, and protein ones.
Yeah,
And
I've seen those.
dude.
They're good.
That is the airport meal of choice
Ooh,
now.
what about shepherd's pie?
Love a shepherd's
Yeah,
pie.
shepherd pie is
That's a different
Legit.
kind. And that's
My
but
wife
also
makes a
not a
good
car
one.
food.
no.
No hot pie
Any-
is a car food. You don't get a shepherd's
Any
pie is like
meal-
mashed potatoes on top of
Okay,
meatloaf
here-
on top of vegetables.
Here is a car food. If in case you stop short, if you're stopping short and your pot pie is going all over the place and potentially hurt yourself and everybody else in the car, not a car food.
What's that Irish restaurant in Midtown? It used to be by they got Scotch eggs, Scottish
Seamus?
Arms. No,
Scottish
Scottish
Arms.
restaurant, Scottish Arms, I think. That place got a good shepherd's pie, and they served like the Scotch egg,
Well,
which
let's
is like
hope
the
so.
fried egg.
Yeah, it's a Scottish spot. I mean, that's what.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
That's
ever
what
been
you
there.
Oh, it's good.
It's
Oh,
awesome.
I don't know if it's still open. I hope it is. It was good.
I think it is.
I think that's where Chef Liz, where I first met
Some
Chef
good
Liz.
grub.
When she
Oh
was-
yeah.
I think she. Was
Oh, that's
down
right. She was at Scottish Arms.
there. Yeah, years ago. That's
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah, it may have been a long time ago.
Still there.
Still there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Scotch egg. So that's the hard-boiled egg wrapped with sausage,
Yeah, and then
And
deep
then-
fried.
and then breaded.
deep fried,
Yeah.
breaded, deep fried. Oh,
It's a great spot.
Yeah.
Just
So it's
don't
like
get
an
one.
egg inside of a sausage inside
Oh.
of breading.
Yeah, I thought I was having a Scotch egg. I tried it on the air for the first time, but turns out there was a
that
duck
was-
in it. It
yeah,
was
well,
balut.
that was
Oh,
Chef
gross.
Will being
That would
an a-hole.
make me pass away.
Dude, I bit into it. He goes, "This is Scotch egg," and I was like, "Oh, I've never had one." And I bit into it, and all these guys were staring at me on the show, and I was like, "What?" And I looked down, and there's a beak and a feather looking
Yeah.
at me, and I was like, "Oh, dog!" There's an animal.
Well, you
here.
tried it. It's good. Good, nice to try new things.
You
Well,
can't-
this woman wins 20 grand. I like. So her name is Yolanda Jackson, and her attorney's name is. And this, listen, if you want an attorney to be in court for you, check out this name, Truman Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like a Georgia. That is a Georgia lawyer.
Truman Fitzgerald. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. He's definitely dabbing himself with like a white. He's wearing a seersucker suit, like dabbing himself.
He's
with,
almost. He's dressed like the Colonel.
Yeah.
Oh man! Somebody said that the official pot pie, like the St. Louis official pot pie restaurant, just closed, and it was Miss Sherry's. That's where my parents
Oh yeah, they just
went.
closed this week.
Yeah, because my dad passed away in December. Now Miss Sherry's is going out of business.
Wow.
That's why I heard of it.
Miss Sherry's, yeah, that's where my parents went
That's why I heard of it.
every week for the last who knows how
They
many.
closed this week,
They did. I bet my mom.
or they announced it this week.
My mom's gonna be bummed.
Where's that
Ladies and
at?
gentlemen, I'm but a meager food lawyer.
South County.
Perhaps.
That's
Yes, Truman Fitzgerald is a food lawyer.
That's awesome. I love it. True man Fitzgerald.
Oh man, you're right. 10 hours ago, Miss Sherry's cafeteria closing after 54
Miss
years.
Sherry's Cafeteria in
Golly.
South St. Louis County will close.
Oh
is closed
no!
for good.
I
There
mean,
it is.
this was my parents' spot.
Man, that's why I
Oh,
heard
that was
of it.
like groans.
They're like, man, we're not getting any more of Ralph's checks. We can't.
Oh, owners have not announced the final day of service. Okay, so just so you know, 54 years closing,
Not closed yet.
not closed
Still
yet.
time.
Okay.
I mean, look, there ain't a long hair in here. Every old woman has short hair. This is made for my mother.
Okay,
Well, that's
so
like Grown's Cafeteria that I used to go to with my uncle. He'd take us there, and it was up by the airport. And on Sunday afternoons, you'd see people, they'd eat, and then they would
bow their head,
take a nap. Yeah.
Ladies and
not
gentlemen.
in prayer, but in ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
From Buckhead to Beaumont, I believe it's well known that you should never have to be scared of a little old pot pie.
Oh, Mr. Fitzgerald.
It's like this guy wins the jury.
You are out of order, Mr. Fitzgerald.
This whole damn place is out of order, Your Honor.
Judge?
Yes, sir, you, sir.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Judge, now you wait a minute.
If caring about pot pies against the law in the state of Georgia, then lock me up. Wow, this man puts on a show. The press is all on his side. He's the press's darling.
I'm Truman Fitzgerald. Miss Sherry's Cafeteria, St. Louis institution, one of the last remaining cafeteria-style restaurants in the area, closing after 54 years. The owner said the restaurant is a victim of COVID and inflation. He said, we're no different from anybody else. We couldn't keep our prices low. Restaurant is in the Southfield Center just off Lindbergh at Baptist Church Road. He said he considered closing Sunday, but recently changed his mind. He's got several months left on his lease. So, Miss Sherry specializes in comfort food reminiscent of Grandma's cooking, according to its Facebook page. It's one of the vanishing few places in town to get liver and onions served on Tuesdays only. When would they go? Tuesdays?
Man, I bet you they went multiple times a week.
Were they liver and onions fans?
I don't think so. Nah, not really.
On Thursdays and Sundays, turkey carved from the whole bird in front of the customer.
That sounds about right.
Owner says, we never looked for what the easy way was. We always did what we would do to be best for the customer and keep it economical. So, yes, that's sad. Owner's 82. First bought the cafeteria, then called Mrs. Oliver's in 1972. That's it. That's why I heard of the place, because your parents went there.
Yeah, I told you. They used to go to this cafeteria.
I saw the story, and I'm like, nobody knows this place.
It's a scene, brother. Outside of church, it's probably their
That's
only
very
other
sad.
friend group was Miss Sherry's.
When was the last time your mom was there?
Man, it could have been yesterday. I don't know.
Oh, does she know?
No, she went to the ball game yesterday. She ain't in a life where she's got two things going on.
I know. It's one thing a day.
One
She doesn't
thing.
carry a pot pie into the Busch Stadium.
I did my thing today, and now I'm going home. So she was. I caught her on the way back from the day game. They sat up in the 400 something or other.
It was hot yesterday too.
Well, she said no. She said it was perfect. She's like, I was up in the 400s. We had this breeze. You know, it was her.
Actually, no. Actually, yesterday was a nice day.
Yeah, she said
honestly.
it was perfect. It was her and my Aunt Mary, and I said, why didn't you move down? She goes, well, we had the breeze and we were up in the top, but nobody was there. So yeah, I think they got eliminated mathematically. So it's going to be on the decline. You could have walked down in the green seats probably. And she goes, nah, we were in a good spot. We got a good view. She likes it up there.
Smart.
So Sherry's was the last cafeteria in. Wow.
That's an interesting
Wow.
format gone.
Well, it looks like a good spot for a chili parlor.
It's a big a South County chili parlor.
That's where it went. That's where it did well before. I think there used to be an old North County one too. There was some chili parlor. I forget what the name was, but apparently it was like famous and kind of crushed up in North County.
Well, I hate
time.
to see that go. That's sad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ma.
I hate when a staple of a place closes down. It's made it that long.
Yeah.
Because restaurants are hard.
Yeah.
Especially the cafeteria style.
Yeah, that is so old school.
It is old school, but I feel like it really had its place.
There was a place downtown by the old radio station. Remember Beffa Brothers? Cafeteria. And you'd go in there, it'd be the who's who of the St. Louis scene. It'd be like the police chief would be in there, the mayor would be in there.
I mean, it seems like a
aldermen.
good like networking kind of spot to have in to have in a downtown.
What's grown-up lunchroom, from school?
Yeah, it's grown-up lunchroom.
Yeah.
Is that still there?
I don't know.
I mean, a couple of these articles are saying, or at least
implying that it's
implying that Miss Sherry's was the last cafeteria.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
if Beffa
weird
Brothers is still open, but one final food news piece for you. Olive Garden. Do we know anybody that got the pasta pass?
Someone did email in, they got it.
Yeah, we have a Rizz Show listener
Who got it?
Lucky.
Yeah, they sent a picture of it.
And they got they got the card and everything, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's it look like?
It's gold.
Gosh, I'm imagining in my mind what the pasta pass looks like.
Nice.
What does it look like in your mind?
In my mind, it's like the shape of a breadstick.
It is not gold.
Oh, it's not?
No. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, I would love to.
Show me
I
the
would love
pasta
to.
pass.
I would love to.
You. Okay. This
Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, but it's like in the shape of like a spaghetti and meatball with like a breadstick sticking out
I know
the
you
side.
flash it to the server, they treat you differently. Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa,
no,
man.
no.
Well, Olive Garden is officially bringing back their beloved never-ending pasta bowl on the 31st. Oh, okay. It's a plastic thing. The never-ending pasta pass.
Their lifetime pasta pass. I
Comes with
guess.
a pass holder. That's cool.
Look at the lifetime.
Lifetime pasta pass is gold.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's a
How do you
nice
get one of those?
I don't
They
know.
don't do those anymore.
They don't. Well, I wonder if like
Oh, this is the 2026 never-ending
we have
pasta
notoriety. I
pass.
wonder if they'd give us a lifetime.
It does have noodles on it.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
So the never-ending pasta bowl promotion starts on the 31st.
It says, enjoy your first class ticket to all the possibilities and
Oh,
a phone wallet
we
to
love
make
puns.
everyone
Me
jealous.
too.
We love puns.
With me and you'll see.
So they sent him a phone case
Possibilities.
to keep his card in with his phone.
Well, so I've never taken part in the never-ending pasta bowl promotion. So they don't give you full size, right? They give you like I from what I read, they give you one full-size plate and then every other plate's small.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
So there's a never-ending pasta bowl menu that you can select new adventures and tastes via. For 13 weeks, consider your pasta pass your ticket to delicious pasta. The journey will be full of new adventures and tastes via the never-ending pasta bowl menu just for you.
Yeah. So I think
You could be the Willy Wonka of Olive Garden.
me.
Throw your hat in the ring. They need a guy.
Yeah.
They need a spokesman for
Come
this.
with me.
And you'll see a world of pure marinara.
Of pure carbohydrate.
Endless salad, soups, and more.
I don't know. I mean,
I love
you
that we
get
all
it?
chose not to rhyme.
Pasta
I tried.
passport.
Well, we did it. We tried.
tried.
Well, the three of us couldn't come up with one.
I tried.
Dude, look at this whole thing. Congratulations, you've made it to Pasta Paradise. How does it feel to be 1 in 10,000 to hold a highly coveted Pasta Pass? Your
Great.
loyalty
Oh.
has earned you entry to an
Great.
exclusive
I've
club.
failed
of
in
the
every other aspect of my life, but I got this. Awesome.
Pasta enthusiasts.
Awesome. My life's been garbage up to now, but really hang my head on this.
I was bummed. I was bummed that, because I was in line. I tried to get it.
You didn't try hard enough.
You're right. I failed. I failed miserably.
We should next year. We need to buy multiple computers. Have them all set up.
Yes, we'll have every computer here
Yeah.
ready to go. All right, let's take a break, but first. All right, it's sponsored by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Stop into any Hot Shots on NFL Sunday, week 1 or 2, for your chance to win. Ready for this? Wings for a year.
Dang.
Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Potosi, Steven Settle is out. Oh, Stevie Settle. As soon as Steven got his license back in 2012, this radio program dominated his drives to school. He even had all the bumper stickers back in the day. Now his two daughters get to listen every morning, too. That's amazing.
So cool.
Loves all the Pointer Guys shows. He's got 5 kids that keep his head spinning, and he loves them all. The Point also has shaped his music tastes since a young age. Steven Settle from Potosi is our Teamers Remember the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/TeamRiz. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Point text line 314-649-DUMB. The Bud Light Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, Rizz Show at 1057thepoint.com. Rafe's Ememorium on the way. Friday Fail Stories. We do have some prizes to give away. I don't know. I'll think of something. Something quick. Something easy. AC/DC tickets, Candlebox tickets, Toadies tickets. Out of Blues tickets, right? Done.
Yeah.
Donezo.
That's right. They're gone.
Blues home opener.
They gone.
So the headline I saw was CDs are making a surprisingly big comeback. And why would you say CDs are making a big comeback. What's the reason?
Well, let's see. I think
Because CD sales mid-year data shows CD sales jumped over 16%, while vinyl growth has slowed down.
Is it people are aware of like how Sony just did the thing with people who bought video games in the past? They changed their whole thing, and now you can't get access to video games you paid for in the past, and it's this whole rigmarole, and they're getting sued like crazy right now, but they're saying they own the rights to those video games and don't, even though you paid for them.
Why is CD sales spiking while vinyl sales have slowed down? And by the way, K-pop releases accounted for a chunk of the spike in CD sales. Okay. But still, even still.
Maybe it's a chance for collectibles, and the expenses in and out as far as manufacturing and consumer prices is less than a vinyl.
Well, I will tell you why vinyl sales are down, because it's friggin' expensive.
That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Like the average price of a vinyl record, a new one, is almost $40.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the last couple that I bought for $24.99, I went, "Ooh, what a deal!" And I was like, "Oh wow, that's interesting. That used to be the max I would pay."
Mm-hmm. $37.22 is the average price of a new piece of vinyl.
This got up about $20.
Well, I mean, think about when we were younger. $20 will get us a new CD.
Right.
And you saved up $20 to get that CD.
Inflationarily speaking, is probably right on the market. But it's weird. I was in Amoeba Music in Hollywood, and I was walking around with the label rep from Greek Fire. That's where I saw Matt Berry. And he's like, "Hey, your records are on the wall over here." And I was like, "Cool, what's the wall mean?" And he goes, "Oh, the wall's only for like special edition ones and different variants for vinyl." And I looked up, and sure enough, our record was up there for $60. And I went, "Oh my gosh, $60, dude!" And he goes, "Oh, that's standard for the variant wall." He goes, "Actually, that's a steal.
$60.
That's one of the reasons they got you on the end, because it's like they're doing a special with a couple of my vinyls and maybe System of a Down or something I saw out there. $60. Dang,
also,
that's awesome.
Also, Gen Z is falling in love with CDs.
Hey, that's great. You know why?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of us that have been through the CD market. So like when I first hit the scene professionally and everything, and was an artist putting out records, that was the beginning of the end of the CD era, quote unquote CD era. Digital era hadn't really started yet. We had done the MP3.com thing, but we were on end caps in Best Buy. Remember, Best Buy had their loss leader. They were the number one pushers of CDs. And we had the end cap and all that. And we were selling 30,000, 40,000 units a week. And that was a huge deal. And then CDs just like fell off the earth. After
with streaming and stuff like that.
But what I'm saying is there's a lot of bands and labels and people out there that have storage spaces filled with CDs.
Well, younger fans are picking up CDs at independent record shops or buying them to play in older cars, with built-in CD players, avoiding, cell service dead zones while driving.
Cool.
Also, kids want physical merch with album art and liner notes that won't vanish off streaming services, if, again, they're in a dead spot or they
don't want to
decide to pull it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Scott's right.
Yeah,
and stores like Walmart, independent record shops, are expanding their CD inventory and reporting double-digit sales growth. So
this is great.
We had basically just kind of shelved these, whatever CDs were left over, thinking, well, this will just be relics at some point. But I'm glad, because we actually got them out a couple weeks ago when we were planning the show for October 17th, and there's like limited edition prints in there of CDs and vinyls that there's only like 50 of or something like that. So this is good news. We'll have it at the show.
The vinyl stuff is expensive, but the kids are going back to maybe the CDs. Now, it's not going to overtake anytime soon streaming. So this is just talking about a spike.
But at least it's a part of the market for
I think it's
for the middle class bands.
It's just a little spike in the CD sales, and vinyl sales are going down a bit. They need to figure out the pricing on that one. All right, let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
Ladies and gentlemen, the deaths keep on coming. We lost one of the most recognizable voices in all of entertainment this week, Peter Cullen, legendary voice actor known best as Optimus Prime.
This was like his real voice, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So
dude.
cool.
I believe this was his...
He just sounded like a nice monster. He was awesome sounding.
Remember Optimus Prime?
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
Okay, so that's from the cartoon And now here he is at a convention.
I'm Optimus Prime. No, it was, my name is Optimus Prime.
That's his real voice. Badass.
Yeah, dude. He was also Eeyore in Disney's Winnie the Pooh. He passed away.
Oh, so he was, oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Right?
Yeah, he's
Right.
Life, oh, bother. He passed away peacefully at his home in Los Angeles yesterday. He was 85 years old and surrounded by his family. So if there's a way to go, that's the way.
He also forgot one major character he also played. He was the Predator in Arnold Schwarzenegger's 1987 best movie of all time, The Predator. He was the voice of all of the noises, clicks, and voice of the Predator monster.
That was him?
That was him. And there's a cool video of him talking about it I found on the internet where he's like, yeah, they were trying to figure out what this monster sounded like, and I started doing like a series of groans and clicks, and they're like, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not only was he the voice of the creature in Predator, he also voiced King Kong in the 1976 remake. He was the original voice of K.A.R.R. Carr in Knight Rider.
Tight.
And he did voice work on classic animated shows like DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, and did multiple of the Transformers voices back in the 80s.
Wow. What a career, huh?
Yeah.
We salute you, Peter Cullen. We salute you, Peter Cullen, and David Lee Roth salute you as well.
That's right. So get this. We love talking about these auction items and movie props. Jurassic Park mosquito, the mosquito, just sold.
The mosquito and the amber.
That's right. The fossilized mosquito trapped in amber from the opening of Spielberg's original Jurassic Park just sold at auction, and I want you guys to guess. I'm going to give you a couple other things that sold at this auction to give you a sense of what kind of money was being thrown around. Okay, so the screen-matched Christopher Reeve's Superman tunic with replica boots sold for $233,100.
Wait, that's his costume?
I guess so. The auction also included screen-used memorabilia from Star Trek, Harry Potter, Donnie Darko, Edward Scissorhands. Also, let's see, what else sold? Oh, shoot, I had another piece here and I lost it. Anyway.
There was another, yeah, I saw that. There was another big piece that sold out.
Going on the $233,000 for the Superman tunic, how much do you think the prop, the mosquito in the amber from the OG...
Oh, John Travolta's white suit from Saturday Night Fever sold for almost $300,000.
Oh, yeah, $277,000 for the Saturday Night Fever white suit. Yeah. So with that all in mind, the Jurassic Park mosquito, how much do you think it went for?
Oh, my gosh, that's so iconic. I'll go $500,000.
Wow, that's a pretty great guess. This isn't just a replica somebody made for a collector either. This is Prop Store actual screen matched its exact piece to the 1993 movie. They authenticated it by comparing the distinct internal air bubbles, the positioning on the mosquito, even the patterns where the rock meets the amber to the close-up shot in the opening sequence. It sold.
So, Rafe, take a guess. I saw the price.
Yeah, if it was $300K for the
John Travolta's white suit,
I would think that because of the power of Spielberg, I'll go double that. I'll go $600.
Okay.
It is $403,200.
Man, who's got that kind of money?
Isn't that insane? Now, obviously, it's basically, the mosquito was responsible for everything. It literally is the origin of the entire franchise and all that. But man, that's just so much
you hear
money.
That, man, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah, I was blown away.
Just something it's just a show-off piece. It's a man.
Something that would get me out of debt.
Yeah.
Get a lot of people out of debt.
Get most people out of debt if you got credit card debt, paying off the rest of your house.
It's life-changing money.
It's just wild to think that somebody just got that money to spend on a piece of movie memorabilia, which is,
on a movie prop the size of a golf ball.
And it's probably some executive that's just in his office.
That's going to sit in a case, and be a conversation piece for whatever. Or $300,000 for John Travolta's suit.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
I mean, you display this stuff, right?
You have to.
I mean, I would imagine. What else would you do with it?
I don't know. If you got that much
money,
money,
put the suit on.
You'd have to wear the suit. Oh, or if you buy Christopher Reeve's costume, you're definitely putting that on.
I do want some movie props. I do want to get some at some point, but this I
took pictures to show you guys at Hermosa Beach has a comedy and magic club where I performed with Greg a few months ago, and they have a bunch. Like part of the thing they have like Dan Aykroyd's original suit from Ghostbusters.
Whoa!
And his proton pack.
If you buy that, you're putting it on, for sure, right?
For sure. The Ray Stantz jumpsuit, overalls, and proton pack were in there, and I'm like, If I worked at this club, I would be getting in this case and putting this on.
Of course. Like, if I'm there, I forgot something inside.
Yeah.
I got to close up.
They had a bunch of stuff like that.
See you on the other side, Ray.
It's in L.A.
I'm going and I'm putting that stuff on. If I'm buying Christopher Reeve's costume from Superman, I'm putting it on. If I'm buying
100%.
John Travolta's white suit from Saturday Night Fever, I'm putting it on. I don't care how much.
If I'm getting the mosquito and the amber, I'm putting it in
up my butt.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. Hey, big medical news this morning, everybody. Apparently, cancer has been cured thanks to Carlos Santana. During a show at Red Rocks in Colorado on Monday, Santana stopped the show. Stop, everybody. Yeah. He offered the crowd some advice on how to make sure that they never get cancer. And I'm going to give you exactly what Carlos said. Quote, if you want to make sure that in your life you never have cancer, it's important that you remember this. Grievances cause cancer. He continued. So
Grievances. So fighting with people?
That's right. So it's important that you let it go and forgive. Let go of that stuff. Let it go and you will be clean, I promise. You will be clean. Someone, a specialist on cancer, he said he never met anybody that had cancer that didn't have grievances.
Carlos Santana. What a dick.
So there you go. Carlos Santana. Forgive people, let grievances go, and apparently
it's that easy, Carlos.
Thank you, sir.
I hold on to everything.
This next song is called
one big knot. I'm one big knot of hate.
All right, if you didn't make it to the theater for Toy Story 5, your kids are already demanding to watch it for the 900th time. Toy Story 5 hits Disney Plus on September 23rd. This is massive movie at the box office, and it's already going to hit streaming. This Pixar movie is currently the highest-grossing animated movie of 2026 and the third biggest theatrical release of the entire year.
Back when we were kids, when a movie came out, how long did it take for it to come out on VHS?
6
felt like
months.
forever.
It was forever. No, it was not. It wasn't 6 months. It was definitely over a year.
Well, at least 6 months after it fell out of theaters.
Yeah,
There was a 6 month dark period.
And then I remember like the big ones, like Toy Story you gone to Blockbuster and good luck ever getting it too. It'd be like 2 or 3 months before you could finally get it.
Well, if you remember, Disney would open up their vault. Remember, they would have the vault, and they would go, Cinderella, it'll be out for 3 months. And then it'll go back in the vault.
Yeah.
Now stuff is coming out within, when did Toy Story come out? Earlier this year. So it's been like 3 or 4 months, and that's it, out on streaming.
Movies will still be in theaters and still go on streaming.
Yes, Rafe?
I looked it up because we were talking about it. This is the props that this Comedy and Magic Club have. Real props. Seinfeld's puffy shirt.
Oh.
You're putting that on.
Definitely putting that on.
They had suits from Lucille Ball and Bob Hope. They also had Robin Williams' Popeye costume from the movie when he played. Remember when he played live action Popeye?
Of course.
They had his fake forearms.
That was the movie where everybody was on drugs.
Yes.
Everybody. If you read the history of that movie, everybody was on drugs in that movie. Everybody was all coked out.
Yeah, that's true.
And now when you watch that movie with that in your mind, you go, yep.
Mm-hmm. And they had stage-worn suits of Eddie Murphy and George Carlin from specials they recorded.
So like the Raw?
I think it was Delirious. I think it was the purple one. But still.
Would you put that on?
I'm gonna try. Eddie was pretty slim, dude. That would be a lot of baby oil slipping into that.
Why is this?
That would be a puffy amount of baby oil getting in there.
Oh, dude, if I could put on the puffy shirt from Seinfeld, man.
It was just I couldn't believe how much cool stuff they had in there. It was just neat. It was really neat.
Toy Story made $1.12 billion worldwide, by the way. And if you haven't seen it, and I didn't even know this, the enemy this time is not another toy. It's screen time.
Oh, it's the iPad.
It's the iPad. Yeah, it's like they're vying for Bonnie's attention from the tablet named LilyPad. Netflix is making a live action. Speaking of live actions, Scooby-Doo prequel series, and the cast is getting interesting. Andre 3000.
We saw didn't they do a little preview of this? They had the dog. They cast the dog.
I don't remember that.
I saw this a couple months ago.
Andre Benjamin, Andre 3000, has officially joined the show in a recurring role alongside Oscar-nominated actress Kathy Moriarty, who you might know from Raging Bull and Kindergarten Cop. The series is called Scooby-Doo Origins. It's currently filming in Atlanta and is expected to hit Netflix sometime in 2027. So that might be interesting. Let's see. Ghost. You guys like the band Ghost? I know.
I do.
I know Tommy the Boss does.
I do.
Ghost fans might be waiting for a while for another album because Tobias Forge says that the band is officially taking a hiatus following the end of their massive Skeletor.
I saw them live. Actually, the boss took me to go see them live at Stiefel, and I was blown away. I was hit me the right way. Excellent stage show, theatric. I thought the music was good. So I became a Ghost fan.
Well, he basically says that after wrapping a 70-show arena run in February of this year that took them, Europe, North America, Mexico in support of the Skeletor record that came out last year, that he's exhausted. And more importantly, for probably the first time in his career, he doesn't currently have a clear creative vision for what the next Ghost album should be. So he says, this is
something different.
Yeah, he's like, this doesn't mean I'm permanently ending Ghost. I just don't want to walk into a studio and manufacture an album because there's a contract. He basically saying,
the band is that one guy.
I'm taking a break, and we're going on an indefinite hiatus, which is a great marketing tool because then when you come back, there's something to talk about.
Well, that whole Ghost thing is a character of his, and he probably wants to do something else.
Yep, sounds like it. Enjoy your break. AMC Theaters is giving fans around the country a chance to celebrate Dolly Parton's life and career on the big screen following her passing at the age of 80. AMC, the largest movie theater chain in the country, is bringing back two of Dolly's most beloved movies, Steel Magnolias and The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. The movies.
I forgot about that. That was with Burt Reynolds, right? Best Little Whorehouse.
You got me. I just know that the day that she passed, my wife watched Steel Magnolias. She's like, I have to watch this. The movies are going to be shown at roughly 200 AMC theaters nationwide, including locations throughout Dolly's home state of Tennessee. Screenings begin today and run through Wednesday, September 2nd, so about a week or so. Where possible, participating theaters are going to have 2 matinee screenings each day, one showing of each movie. You got Steel Magnolias from 1989, Oscar-nominated, by the way, where Dolly plays Truvy Jones, the big-hearted Louisiana beauty shop owner. And then Best Little Whorehouse in Texas is from 1982. That one was based on a hit Broadway musical, and Dolly played brothel owner Mona Stoddard opposite Burt Reynolds as Sheriff Ed Earl
I never
Dodd.
saw it. Seen clips.
Yeah.
Used to watch it on KPLR when it was on.
Best Little Whorehouse?
Mm-hmm. I think they call it the Best Little Chicken House in Texas.
That was the edit?
That's what they would put.
No way.
When they would put the title of the movie, that's what they would put on like KPLR 11. That was like they wouldn't put whorehouse.
So on the
awesome.
in the TV guide?
Yeah, or like when the commercial would come on, it'd be like, tonight at 11, the Best Little Chicken House in Texas. It would
Funny.
Rockstar just released a 27-minute deep dive preview of the game ahead of its November 19th release. We are talking, of course, about Grand Theft Auto.
I watched about 15 minutes of it last night. So it's all gameplay. So me and the boy watched it.
Enormous.
Did you see it at all?
No. I've seen clips. I didn't get to see it.
You have the story of the content creator they put in the game?
Oh, that is funny.
No, explain.
You talking about the gay guy?
Yeah. No, explain.
I don't mow his lawn if he's getting ready to talk about it.
No, I'm not. Go ahead and hit
There's a guy that was like a content creator on Twitch. He's like super popular, and GTA reached out. I was like, hey, man, we really love your content. You mind if we put you in the game? And he's like, yeah.
He came down to the office. They had to like map him.
Mapped his CGI out, and they made him like a gay prostitute. Sucking people off.
The best. Dude.
Don't say
He's
that.
like mad about it.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's like, what? Why'd you do that? He's like, he's like, do you guys not like me? He's like, he can't figure out why they. He's like mad about it because he's like, well, yeah, we're gonna put you in the game. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, and it could be the biggest game ever.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you what I saw yesterday. So it was, it's basically 27 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
And they show you, what the guns are looking like, and walking around, and some of the dialogue, and how it looks. It looks incredible.
It is
how you drive in
huge.
the cars, and some of the map. It's incredible.
Huge.
Well, they said the leaks that came out last week, everyone's like, they don't even compare to how good it is, because that was from 3 years ago or something.
So I'll give you some details. Huge map. The whole story is based kind of on a Bonnie and Clyde sort of thing. And here's something interesting, even though they start the game as a romantic couple. Apparently the relationship can change based on how you play. So you can actually foster their romance or push them towards more like partners in crime. Doing activities together strengthens their bond. Apparently you can even hold hands by, tapping a button or something like that.
Yeah.
You can ignore text or start acting aggressively toward the other character and get their relationship colder. You can swap between Jason and Lucia almost whenever you want, including apparently in mid-air during a skydive. If you're in a massive shootout, you can call the other character and have them show up as backup. Combat doesn't always have to be lethal either. You can wound people or even shoot the weapon directly out of somebody's hand to incapacitate them instead of killing them. And then there's the size of the game. Rockstar North head Rob Nelson says that the state of Leonida is twice the size of GTA 5's map and 3 times the size of Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you've played those two things, you know how big these maps are getting. Nelson also says an extensive playthrough focusing on the main story and the core narrative side missions takes roughly 80 full hours. The cops have gotten smarter, too. The old 6-star wanted level is back. Escaping maximum heat can apparently become a massive ordeal, where you're abandoning cars, running through narrow alleys on foot, and switching getaway vehicles during the chase. Police can also track your face with CCTV and basically like flock cameras in the game.
It's so nuts, man.
So if a camera or witness catches you committing a crime without a mask, you might have to change your outfit. The whole thing is like, they're going to have you having outfits basically in the trunk of your car.
Okay. Well, it looks good.
I'm excited.
Watch a little Netflix special. You don't need to watch all 27 minutes. I mean, I thought that was a bit excessive, just watching somebody else play the game. But
I'll be watching.
You get a good feel of what the game is.
Before I hit some lists, Time Magazine released a list of 100 most influential people in artificial intelligence. 100 influential people in AI, and Paris Hilton is one of them. Why, you ask? Well, the roots lie in her sex tape more than 20 years ago. Ever since it came out, Paris has been an advocate for privacy rights, and in recent years, she has been fighting for legislation that protects victims of non-consensual digital and AI-made media, particularly in porn. She also helped produce Searching for Mr. Deepfakes, a TikTok docuseries about the investigation into a non-consensual AI-generated porn site. Quote, "This could literally happen to anybody, and has already affected millions of people. Turning my pain into purpose and using my platform to help make a difference has been the most meaningful work of my life."
Well, good on her.
So there you go. The hunt for the next James Bond continues, and according to page6.com, we're down to 6 candidates. You guys want to guess as to who they are? There's a couple obvious ones we've talked about before.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, I was going to say Rowan Atkins.
Mr. Bean, number 2.
Nobody will get this.
Rowan Atkins.
Just throw out some of the names because
I think
we don't know the names.
I have an idea.
Who do you think?
I think the guy who's playing John Lennon in the new Beatles movie. I can't remember.
He's the guy who's playing Paul. You're thinking
Paul?
Maybe
Paul Mescal.
Paul Mescal from Gladiator 2, which didn't deserve to be made. Hamnet and a couple other things. He is number 3 on the list. Number 4 is Callum Turner. He's from Eternity and Fantastic Beasts. Jack Loudon is number 5. He's from Slow Horses and Dunkirk, Pride and Prejudice series. Number 6 is Harris Dickinson from Baby Girl, Triangle of Sadness, and Iron Claw.
I think he plays John Lennon.
Okay, maybe that's him.
Harris Dickinson. I believe so.
Number 2 is who all the girls want right now is Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein, Saltburn, and Euphoria. And number 1 is Jack Barton. They're saying Jack Barton is leading the candidates. He's from Poor Things and Netflix's Heartstopper. I don't know who that is, Jack Barton.
I don't know either.
But look him up. They are saying that he is the...
They say he's the guy.
The front runner.
Who is it?
Jack Barton.
I went to elementary with him. He's one of those faces that you went to elementary with.
Jack Barton from the show Poor Things.
The weird thing is,
Poor Things.
this is an obvious British character, but 2 of these candidates are not British. Jacob Elordi is Australian and Paul Mescal is Irish. So there you have that.
Yeah, but Pierce Brosnan was Irish and George Lazenby was Australian.
Oh, yeah.
I think that Harris Dickinson dude played the young in The Kingsman. Remember when they did the sequel to Kingsman?
Oh, yeah, love
and
that.
Who's the guy with the eye patch? What's that actor's name? That was in The King's Speech and all that. Very famous British actor. He plays the younger version.
Colin
Firth. He plays a young Colin Firth in that. So he's kind of already played a British spy.
Huh.
And for the last list, UltimateClassicRock.com has put together a list of the 20 tallest dudes in rock. They all stand over 6 feet tall.
Tallest guys in rock.
Tallest guys from
are they living
top to bottom? Almost all these are alive.
Do they have Peter Steele from Typo Negative?
Peter Steele, no.
He also had a giant dong.
He's a no.
Whoa! How do you know that?
Is it
because he was in Playgirl?
Oh.
Any which position?
Oh, he had a subscription. I forgot.
It's anybody in rock.
The drummer for Tool.
Danny Carey.
Yeah, Danny Carey. I was with him in Australia and saw him a bunch, and he looks much taller than what they say. He's 6'5", but I'm telling you, he's taller than that. He must have been wearing high tops.
Chris Novoselic is like almost 7 foot tall.
Yeah,
Chris Novoselic is only 6'7", but he does top the list. They say he is the tallest guy in rock.
Billy Corgan was tall.
Billy Corgan is number 16, 6'3", but again, I thought he was taller than that.
Everybody's taller to us.
Well, he wears big boots.
Robert Plant, number 19, 6'1". Number 20 is James Hetfield. They say he's 6'1". Nick Cave is 6'2". Gene Simmons is 6'2". We said Billy Corgan is 6'3". Wasp singer Blackie Lawless is 6'4". Queens of the Stone Age singer Josh Homme is 6'4".
Yeah, he's tall.
Rick Ocasek's 6'4". Blink-182 guitar player Tom DeLonge 6'4". Also, he's taller than 6'4". There's no freaking way. He's a giant. Mr. Big
never
Guitarist
guessed
Paul Gilbert, 6'4". Midnight Oil singer Peter Garrett, 6'4". Radiohead Ed O'Brien, your favorite, is 6'5".
Yeah.
Boston guitar player Tom Scholz is 6'5". They say Danny Carey is 6'5". They say Mick Fleetwood is 6'6". Former Whitesnake guitar player Adrian Vanderberg, also 6'6". Sonic Youth guitar player who did look like a very tall
Thurston
guy.
Moore?
Yeah, Thurston Moore. He did look very tall on stage. He's 6'6". Buckethead is freaking 6'6" without the bucket. And Joey Ramone was 6'6" as well, and I believe that.
I think the better list is the shortest musicians.
Mini Kiss.
You have that?
I have the shortest musicians.
does
Stevie
Prince-
Nicks is 5'1".
Wow.
Angus Young from AC/DC. We'll see him next week. 5'2".
Prince has
just
got to be
went
Prince
there.
is 5'2".
My friend just went to the AC/DC show and said it was awesome. So I'm pumped.
Heck yeah.
Actually, all the AC/DC guys are very short. So Prince was 5'2". Davy Jones from the Monkees, 5'3". Paul Simon, 5'3". Glenn Danzig, 5'3".
Paul Simon always looks so short with Garfunkel, and Garfunkel's probably 5'7".
Danzig's 5'3", dude.
Danzig
makes me
is
so
5'3".
happy.
Oh, yeah, dude, he's tiny.
That kind of makes Mother feel different.
A little bit, right?
Mother, baby want uppies tonight.
Uppies, Glenn. Uppies. Dio, 5'4". Bono, 5'5". Radiohead, Tom York, 5'5". Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, 5'6". Flea from the Chili Peppers, 5'6". Phil Collins, 5'6".
Oh, I love that.
Roger Daltrey from The Who, 5'6". Wow. And Iggy Pop, 5'6".
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I did not know Stevie Nicks was 5'1".
5'1", tiny lady.
Her band must be kind of short, too.
The tiniest person on this list, and I didn't.
Well,
I don't know if you guys
Fleetwood
remember the
was
band
6'6".
Flyleaf.
Yeah.
We played them a long time ago. The lead singer Flyleaf is 4'10".
But yeah, we knew that. We toured with her a couple times. She, they're on a comeback right now. Greek Fire is managed by the same people.
Okay, so celebrity celebrating a birthday this weekend. If I say the name Alana Thompson, who's that?
I know that.
That's
name.
Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, okay.
Remember that show, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo? She's now 21. Leah Michelle from Glee is 40. Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine is 40. Armie Hammer had a problematic last couple of years.
Yeah.
Remember they say he was into cannibalism? But he was the Winklevoss twins on Social Network. He was
Winklevi.
the Russian spy and the man from U.N.C.L.E. He was the Lone Ranger opposite Johnny Depp's Tonto. Armie Hammer's 40.
He's
Leanne
from
Rimes.
like Old Money too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leanne Rimes is 44. Cameron Diaz, 54. Jack Black, 57. Jason Priestley, Brandon from Beverly Hills 90210 is 57. Shania Twain, 61. Michael Chiklis, Detective Vic Mackey on The Shield is 63. Jennifer Coolidge, she was on this program. Stifler's mom, 65 years old. Rebecca De Mornay, Risky Business, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, 67. Scotty Hamilton, the old school Olympic gold medal winning figure skater, is 68. Daniel Stern, who was just in the news for not a very good reason.
Well,
Joe Pesci's partner in Home Alone. He's also the adult voice of Kevin on The Wonder Years. Was caught with a hooker not too long ago. He is 69. One of my favorites, Luis Guzman.
yeah.
Oh, mira,
He's
mira.
great.
He has anytime Luis Guzman. He's the new Gomez Adams on Wednesday.
Dude,
But
he's the best.
Talk about
Good and
a
everything.
great career.
He makes every movie better.
Carlito. He was Pachanga in Carlito's
That's
Way.
right.
They gunned him down in front of the high, man, in front of Patrick Henry High. He's just such a good dude.
Dude,
He's good in every role, no
Everything.
matter how
Yeah.
Truly, and he makes every movie better. He's in an Alexander Dumas movie, and he is Jacopo in The Count of Monte Cristo. And dude, he nails it.
Yeah.
Everything.
He's the
makes
ultimate
it- he
utility guy.
He
makes
is
it
the ultimate
better.
utility guy.
Yeah.
Luis Guzman. Happy 70th birthday to the buddy. And he is the 11th richest person in the world. Net worth $142.3 billion.
Luis
Great.
Guzman?
Yeah, man, that's
The
incredible.
next guy.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
next
I'm going to attach that.
The next guy. Net worth $142.3 billion. 11th richest person in the world. They call him the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett is
Old.
94.
Old.
Yeah, that's good, because Charlie was around that, and I think Warren was just a couple years behind.
Charlie Buffett.
No, Charlie Day,
Jimmy Buffett.
his partner, right?
Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Charlie Day. Okay, maybe it's a different Charlie.
Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels.
Oh, God dang it. You guys are killing me.
The devil went down to Omaha. He was looking for a stock. to
Warren
buy.
Buffett is
Charlie Munger.
94.
96.
He's up there.
96.
Keep it going, buddy. Don't skateboard.
All right, today's...
No, dude, Charlie Munger. Like, you never saw any of this stuff that he would do?
No.
That he was like, they were like partners.
I don't really know the story of Warren Buffett. I gotta
Charlie Munger was his imaginary friend that he's had since childhood.
Well, he was quite old. I think he was 99 when he died or something.
All right,
like
Jordan Rain is today's porno birthday, and today's birthday girl's been in 21 fine films, including Assapalooza 2, Badunka Bounce 3, Big Ass Badunka Dunk Bash 1, Big Booty Trick Hunt 2, The Big Butt Shake Off 2, Big Fat Onion Booty 2, that's fat with a PH, Crazy Big Booty 4, Double Dip Chocolate Honeys 3, Monster Booty 5, and who can forget a role in 2007's Scott's favorite, Meat on the Grill.
Great one in the summer.
Jordan Rain is 46 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities.
That would be
that's Charlie.
You don't remember Charlie Munger? Dude,
vaguely.
those two were like inseparable partners for however
Tough
many
guy,
decades.
eh?
This dude was a genius, man.
I don't really know much about him.
Yeah. It'd be a cool tattoo if you had a big schwanz. Just
Charlotte.
get grill marks tattooed on it.
On the underside?
Meat on the grill. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and rave Scott this week's Ememorium. We say goodbye to a lot of celebrities this week.
Lord, rough week.
Rough week. Hey, I want to issue an official Rizz Show Eagle Call.
Eagle call!
In honor of our buddy Jeff Burton. Join Team JB at this year's Zero Prostate Cancer Run and Walk. This year, the Zero Prostate Walk is Saturday, October 3rd, Tower Grove Park. So join us to walk or run in memory of Jeff, help raise funds that drive research and provide critical services to help prostate cancer patients. So get signed up by Monday, September 21st. Raise a minimum of $50. You get an exclusive Team JB Premium T-shirt. So join the fight against prostate cancer. Sign up now for the Zero Prostate Cancer Run and Walk at 1057thepoint.com. Big thanks to Moritz Royce Jewelry for helping us out with Team JB. GetTheJewels.com. Again, sign up for Team JB, 1057thepoint.com, and join us for the Cancer Walk on October the 3rd at Tower Grove. Hey, tickets for your Greek Fire Show go on sale in just under 2 hours.
Yeah, today at 10 o'clock.
October 17th
Let's
over
sell
at
this
Delmar
out.
Hall.
Let's sell this out. Let's party. This is big rock theater here we're going to hit.
A portion of ticket sales go to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital as part of our October fundraiser. Listen, some people, and I bring it up because there was a woman that was very angry at this here radio program the other day when we announced the show. In fact, she was so angry she wrote a note to our bosses saying how disappointed she was because we talked about Greek Fire playing at Del Mar on October 17th. We talked about a portion of the ticket proceeds go to Cardinal Glennon. Right prior to us announcing the show, I did the porno birthday. So she was upset that the porno birthday and such filth was close to us talking about a children's charity.
What's the
She was upset enough to write the boss.
What kind of gap are we supposed to do?
I had a sit down.
Uh-oh.
I got sat down. I got sat down, guys, and I'm not going to tell you what happened in that meeting. I'll just tell you that somebody had to ice something down after.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Wow, that sounds like a good
I
time.
backed myself into a corner there, but
That's bad, man.
I know.
That seems like an HR thing.
Yeah.
Listen, some people are thick-skinned. Others just try to wear a light jacket. Or maybe even a hoodie with some emo lyrics written on it in marker. I don't know. But a poll asked, okay, so what's the bigger problem? People being too easily offended or people not being careful enough about offending others? So I'll ask it again. The poll question was, what's the bigger problem? People being too easily offended or people not being careful enough about offending others? What do you think America said?
Man, I'm not sure what America said.
What did America say?
I think America's going to blame someone else, so they're not going to take the credit themselves.
What does that mean?
So the second part is...
So people not being careful enough about offending others?
Yeah, so I think they're going to take it as if they would have been nicer to me, I wouldn't be offended. Instead of sitting there realizing it's them that's offended,
Well,
they need to get over themselves.
the majority said the problem is people being too easily offended by the language others use.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool, sanity. 51% said people being too easily offended by the language use of
I
others.
bet it's close to down the middle.
35% said people not being careful enough about language that offends others, and 14% said not sure. And get this, Gen Zers and Boomers actually agree on something. Both groups were more likely to say the bigger problem is not being careful enough about what they say, and Millennials and Gen Xers were much more likely to say the main problem is people being too easily offended.
I would have thought Boomers would have been all about that, too.
No,
Yeah.
Boomers are...
But yeah, you're probably right. They are. That's the people going to clean comedy shows
The Boomers?
and like demanding that everything be tailored to their tastes. That does make sense, I
Well,
guess.
overall, 60% of Americans claim they often or sometimes avoid saying what they believe because others might find it offensive. So,
Man,
Well, it's also
which honestly, it sounds like a pretty healthy instinct, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between having empathy and being afraid of your own opinions. Sometimes you should watch what you say.
Agreed.
well, that's
Other times, people may just need to hear something they don't like.
yeah. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
So there is a healthy balance of both.
Sure. There's people that take advantage, I think, of you pilot the point of view of like specifically in comedy, I could say that there's a pendulum that's constantly swinging. And a few years ago it felt like we got very tedious about anything you said, you're supposed to play to the lowest common denominator in the room of whoever's sensitivities were the highest. That's who they expect you to tailor your words to. And that's very difficult to do when you have 350 people of strangers in a room.
Right.
And I think the internet and the echo chamber of the internet that reflects all of our own likes and opinions and everything back at us makes people go out into the world and expect it to be tailored to them, and they do need to get over that.
Right, and that's why I said sometimes you should watch what you say.
But at the same time,
I think the big thing too is people take discomfort as harm,
yeah,
as if
Right.
as if
and that's my other point is other times people just need to hear something they don't like. I'm sorry, this world is not catered to just you.
that's what the
Yeah.
point I was making was like I think people expect the world to be catered to them, and they need to get over that. But there are also 10% of the population that spikes the football, that celebrates it, that doesn't watch what they say, that doesn't have empathy, that's like just takes that as a free pass to
Be a dick.
to say the worst possible things
Right.
they can say in the most
Which is
offensive.
not right either.
Which is also not right.
well, and the crazy thing is the more you try to eliminate, every single uncomfortable interaction, the less capable you become of dealing with normal disagreement or somebody that says something
Or
that you don't
Being
align
empathetic.
with. Yeah. It's an interesting contradiction. Like you said, there's a balance, but
There's
it's
a
always,
balance.
It's always just doing
I
this.
know.
Society's
It
always
is.
just kind of like
Well, that's what
weaving around it.
Especially in comedy specifically, because I can speak to that. I feel like 7-8 years ago, it got to a point where we were so far to one side that it was like everything you said was being dissected. There was you couldn't even.
The pendulum always
There was no
swings,
tongue in
though.
cheek. Well, then the pendulum swung back to the middle a little bit, where hey, we can discuss certain things as long as you do it with intelligence and nuance. And then the Kill Tony guys grabbed it and jerked it all the way to the right. We're like, what if gay was just the punchline every time?
Well, then,
And now
it'll
people-
swing back to the middle.
Well, and I wish it would just stay there. I wish that people would that artists would take responsibility of don't pull it so far one way that there has to be a reaction. You know what I mean? Like there's always a reaction to the reaction that's pulling it left and right.
Well,
I wish it would
when
just.
it's one extreme one way, then it's going to go the
That's what I'm
extreme
saying.
other
I wish
way,
we
so-
could. I wish there was a way to prevent that.
And we'll get back. Well, I will hopefully get back.
And the wild thing is too, you're talking about the echo chamber, and I don't, and that plays a huge part. And there's some other things too. But I've noticed even with my own teenagers, dude, the more psychological psyche coddling that society is doing for young people right now, the less that they're like okay even having a confrontation. Like so, if one of my teenagers specifically, has something very serious to say and whatever, it's coming across in a text because they're not like prepared. They've been so psyche coddled in handling, any sort of thing that they see as, oh, this is going to be a disagreement.
Yeah, well,
they can't even just say it to me.
I'll yell, just tell me.
That's what I mean. And I'm just like,
me.
bro, like at some point you're going to have to talk to the world and be confronted face to face. So why not practice now?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting the way people think about it. And again, there should be a healthy balance between both sides of it. But again, this was that poll. What's the bigger problem? People being too easily offended or people not being careful enough about offending others? And 51% said people being too easily offended by the language of others is the bigger problem. So.
I do think that's a problem because I'll have that happen at shows where someone will pull me aside after and say, had a great time, man. Laughed so hard. My ribs hurt. But this one joke. And I'll be like, wait right there.
Here comes the uppercut.
Wait right there. I go, is there one you didn't like? And they're like, yeah, there's one. And I go, here's what I say. Don't take that one home with you. Leave that one here.
Right.
Take all the other ones, the other 100 I told.
The fact that they even need to tell you about it.
That's what people feel like they need to report.
You don't.
That's what I'm saying, though. People feel like they need to report back to you about this one. There's just one slight change I'd like you to make.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah,
I love the show, but
do that for you.
And this woman that wrote, it wasn't a mean letter. It was just, she was very offended by it.
But she also didn't write us.
But at the same time, you shouldn't be offended at them wanting to critique in whatever stupid way that they may want to critique.
Yeah, I only take critique from people I respect. But at the same time,
right.
The caveat to this was it was nicely worded, but it wasn't worded to any of us.
No, it went to our boss.
She went over the head and tried to go straight to the top of
and then I got
chain.
I got a text message. Hey, can I see you before you leave?
I mean, you understand that you're intentionally causing trouble for us.
And you know what? And you think back to the show, and I don't remember that being a thing. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, plus that was timed. Like the announcement was going to be at 8 a.m. It just happened to be that way.
It wasn't on purpose. Like I didn't, porno birthday, going to talk about a children's charity next to it.
Also the joke that we've had numerous times.
I've been doing the porno birthday for 17 years.
But we've had, was it Bill, or not Bill O'Reilly, who's the one that, came out of the sad dog death.
Casey Kasem.
It's like it's been a radio problem forever.
All right.
Also, know the show.
Yeah.
Know the show that you're
thanks for listening
to. And does the good of what we're doing outweigh the harm of doing it after the porno birthday?
I believe the porno birthday that day was kind of tame.
It was.
That's good.
Nothing crazy like today's meat on the grill.
Meat on the grill.
Still thinking about them grill mark tattoos.
Meat on the grill. Okay, Rafe, it's time for this week's Ememorium.
This week's Ememorium brought to you by Malort. It's gross. This week's Ememorium, for those of you unfamiliar, the Ememorium is like the Oscars Ememorium. It is a tongue-in-cheek, playful takedown of things we lost this week. We do a real RIP at the end, and I have some of those, but we also do some fun RIPs of things that happen. Sometimes it's ourselves. It might be our own. Uh-oh, something happening?
No, it's all good.
Okay. Might be a fun takedown of ourselves or something, email we got. Sometimes it's trolls, but whatever it is, it's always all in good fun. So let's get started. First up, the sponsor itself. Guys, we're going to say bye to Malort this week because...
We never said hello to it.
That's the reason. Rizz was gifted some donuts and a mini airplane bottle of Malort this week that I watched him throw directly into the trash can. And he's like, what is this? Why would I want it? For those of you that don't know, Malort is an extremely bitter wormwood-flavored liqueur that is famous as a cultural symbol of rite of passage in Chicago. The cool thing about Malort, as we say goodbye to it, is it may be the only liquor whose marketing department has never once attempted to try to convince you that their product is good. Jack Daniel's sells heritage, Crown sells luxury, Casamigos sells George Clooney. Malort says, this tastes like turpentine piss, and we bet you won't drink it.
It's the equivalent of someone going, oh, this is gross, try this.
It is the right. In Chicago, when you go do shows in Chicago, they'll try to give you Malort and be like, it's disgusting, you got to try it.
Why would I want to try it?
They have somehow made a brand off being undrinkable and gross. And it's so bad, in fact, that this is official copy, guys. Earlier, bottles apparently challenged drinkers with essentially the first shot is difficult, persevere through 2, and by the 3rd, you could be ours forever. And I gathered some Malort slogans off the internet. These are 100% real, and I love it. And then there's some honorable mentions.
So if you're drinking 3 shots of Malort, you're going on a vision quest, aren't you?
Yep, you're
Man.
I'm a naked Indian.
actual Malort slogans used in their advertising. Malort! Tonight's the night you fight your dad. Malort, because these pants ain't gonna crap themselves. Malort, kick your mouth in the balls.
Oh.
I know. I
I
love
need
it.
that on a T-shirt.
Malort, kick your mouth in the balls. Malort, when you need to unfriend someone in person. Malort, the champagne of pain. Malort,
The champagne of pain. That's a good one.
that's a good one. Malort, turning taste buds into taste foes for generations. Malort, we're what soap washes its mouth out with. Malort, or drink Malort. It's easier than telling people that you have nothing to live for. And their current tagline is "Do not enjoy responsibly," which I thought was very, very funny. Some honorable mentions are "Tastes like the day Dad left." We all suffer equally. Having a bad day, make it worse. Tastes like heartbreak and pencil shavings. And the beautifully understated Malort. Sigh. I'll have another.
What market are they going for? Like, who is Malort marketed to?
No one buys it to drink it. They buy it to torture their friends
Like,
with
you
it.
at somebody's house and like...
It's a bizarre thing.
It's a 30-year-old barfly.
Like, hey, would you like a nice, scotch? I got, whiskey. What do you want? Malort, please.
No one.
Anybody doing that? Is anybody ordering Malort
No.
at a bar as not a joke?
It's there for that. It's there for like, should we do Malort? You guys want to get crazy? It's
Right.
like, it is there.
Okay.
It is stayed afloat by leaning into being horrible and no effort being made to make it better. And
Incredible.
Kind of Jaeger's at that.
at least Jaeger
Not
has like
as
a flavor.
bad, but like Jägermeister you do because it tastes weird and you're doing it to get messed up.
Are they similar in flavor?
I've never had Malort.
They're not. Malort tastes like literal paint thinner. It's disgusting. Like,
Goodness.
Jaeger has like a black licorice. It has a flavor. Malort's a thing of its own. And wormwood has got some stank on it anyway. If you've ever had wormwood.
Are you putting it with like soda? Are you just like Malort and soda straight up?
Malort, whatever you put Malort in becomes Malort flavored.
You see they have candies?
They haven't made anything that they could flavor it with.
On their website, they have candies you can buy, and it's called Malort Sucks Candies.
See? I love it.
Is it like Lafroig or is it
No,
worse?
Lafroig is actually very expensive scotch. People
Lafroig's
like
the-
that smoky campfire taste.
That's the best.
This is not that.
Ardbeg
This
and
is-
Lafroig, baby.
This literally tastes like
Like
toxic
hell?
waste. Yes. Bye-bye.
Tastes like toxic waste.
Tastes like Malort. Because it tastes like toxic waste.
618.
Bye-bye.
It's like Everclear. You just try it to survive. I get Everclear.
Yeah. Can you live through Malort? That is the slogan. But you know what? You know who might have a Malort bottle as decoration in their room? Next up on the list, Back to School Rizz.
Yes.
We say goodbye to Rizz as the father touring colleges this week after taking his son to the University of Arkansas and immediately realizing that maybe he would like to go there too. Rizz never got the giant traditional college experience, so now he was walking around Fayetteville looking at 30,000 students, beautiful buildings, dorms, and SEC football thinking, you know what? Sammy, you ever considered having a roommate?
I'm thinking a Rodney Dangerfield back to school situation.
That's what I said. It's Back to School starring Rizney Dangerfield. A 48-year-old freshman wandering into a dorm carrying a Scarface poster, a puka shell necklace, and a framed photograph of Don Mattingly telling his own kid, don't worry, Papa Bear scored us a corner room. Imagine being a young Sam. Finally leaving home, get to college, open your dorm room door, and there's Rizz on the bottom bunk wearing a Razorbacks drug rug, saying, good news, pal, I got us intro to communications together.
Dude.
You're liking
That
this.
sounds awesome.
I know.
Nothing wrong with this.
So far, you're loving it. Within 3 weeks, father and son are at a fraternity party, getting their bare butt cheeks spanked raw by two guys somehow both named Chaz. A new campus radio show launches with an old guy complaining that the dining hall closes too early and that the loft bed shakes too much when you masturbate.
Oh.
While his son tearfully fills out transfer paperwork. So farewell to Sam Rizzuto's dream of independence because Daddy finally found the college experience he never had.
He's transferring to UMSL.
Yes. Unfortunately, you and the boy are going to be in the same graduating class. University of Arkansas, class of 2030, Razorback football rules. Bye-bye.
Oh, I could get into it.
Congrats, man. We'll phone you in. Next up, East Palestine and trailer park hose. We had a story this week, guys. We have to say goodbye to the good name of the wheat mill trailer community after 49ers owner Jed York was arrested following an alleged prostitution sting in East Palestine, Ohio, involving an arranged $140 encounter, and somehow, the most astonishing part is that it happened at 9:30 on a Sunday morning.
Well, I found out what car he was in.
What was it?
He was in an Atlas.
What's an Atlas?
Is that a Volvo?
Atlas.
No, is that the big old Nissan?
I looked it up.
No, I'm thinking of Armada.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
He was in a Volkswagen Atlas.
The VW.
Well, he almost got a bug.
We were wondering, right, what kind of car he was in?
Yeah.
That
Like
makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, he was in a Volkswagen. Farfignugan.
Not a love bug. Come on. Well, this isn't Pretty Woman. It's pretty depressing and pretty disgusting. You're part of a family reportedly worth billions and allegedly shopping for $140 worth of strange before most parishioners have passed the collection plate on Sunday morning. Somewhere in Ohio, a charismatic Baptist preacher was about to do a little serpent handling and take his snake out, and old Jed York was like, way ahead of you, Pastor. And poor East Palestine. Guys, first a train derailment, now this. That town has suffered through enough hazardous material spills without an NFL owner trying to unload his tank.
It's amazing. East Palestine, who would have thought that two big incidents, the train derailment with toxic waste?
Yeah.
And now the owner of the 49ers getting busted at a trailer park. Wow.
Even the Wheat Hill mobile home community had to issue a statement explaining that the prostitution sting was not actually being conducted inside their park, which means an actual trailer park essentially released a statement saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't drag us into this. That's an extraordinary level of reputational rock bottom that a trailer park called a press conference to protect itself from you. The Niners have spent years searching for another championship, but apparently ownership wasn't interested in addressing Super Bowl woes in the offseason as much as searching for trailer park hose at breakfast. So farewell to Jed York's Sunday morning plans. The alleged price was $140, but after lawyers' headlines and having a mobile home community publicly distance itself from you, that may be the most expensive $140 you're going to spend. Bye-bye. Poor Jed York.
What a tragedy.
What a tragedy. What a tragedy for the Niners and for the city of San Francisco. Next up, Rotten.com. Gone but not forgotten. Thank you. We found out that Rotten.com, when we talked about websites this week, no longer online. The website that taught an entire generation that the brand new information superhighway apparently had a dead body lying in the breakdown lane. Kids today encounter disturbing content accidentally through an algorithm. We had to work for our trauma. Right, boys?
Yeah.
Somebody's older brother whispered, Rotten.com, check it out, at school. Like he was giving you the coordinates to a buried treasure. Then you went home, waited till your parents left the house, and typed it into a beige gateway computer and listened for the which was the sound of the devil himself plugging your cortex into the dark matrix. There wasn't even time to reconsider your life choices while the picture loaded. Forehead, eyes, I should stop. Nose, I can still close Netscape. And suddenly, welcome to your first prolapsed anus, 7th grader. Thank you, Rotten. No parental controls, no content warning, no age verification. Just a 56K modem and whatever psychological resilience God issued you at birth. And then 5 minutes later, your mom needed the phone. You had to disconnect from the internet and go eat Hamburger Helper like you hadn't just seen something previously available only to a grizzled homicide detective working a cold case. It's sad, bro. Rotten.com is gone.
Last post, February of 2012.
Isn't that sad?
Wow.
Started in 1996. Developer known as Soylent Communications.
Soylent
Started
Green.
it. Soylent.
Gone but not forgotten, mostly because your hippocampus has refused to delete the images. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
And finally, Hotmail and our horrible first email addresses. We had a conversation this week about, I think it was 18% of people still using Hotmail out there.
Actively.
And we kind of know who you are by the people that email the show. It reminded us that there was once a time when nobody thought, maybe I should just use my actual name. Your first email wasn't an address. It was a personalized license plate for a horny teenager. Bong Ripper 420, Big Daddy 69, Sexy Girl 87, XX Dark Angel XX. You created it at 14 with absolutely no understanding that one day you would be 38 years old, emailing a mortgage broker from poonslayer2001 at hotmail.com.
Slayer.
Yeah. Trying to refinance your home from poonslayer2001 at hotmail.com. Then adulthood arrives, and suddenly you're attaching a resume that says, I'm a results-oriented professional with 15 years of leadership experience with an accidental return address of Assmaster420. And Hotmail accounts are now the carbon dating of angry listener emails for us, because before you even open the complaint, I always look. If I see that hotmail.com or AOL.com or Comcast.com, it tells me this person has been online long enough to remember AOL keywords, rotten.com, the aforementioned, and masturbating to a JPEG that took 4 minutes to load. We've all been there. Gmail made us boring because Google convinced you that we should be ourselves. Hotmail was the Wild West, guys. When your email told strangers 3 things immediately: your favorite band, your birth year, and what you hoped everyone believed about the size of your penis. So we say goodbye to Hotmail, and I salute you. Not dead, apparently.
Bye, Hotmail.
Just lurking inside Outlook like a tribal tattoo under a middle-aged man's golf polo. Bye-bye. And now on to the real RIPs. And guys, what a week. My God. We'll start with the Moon mentioned earlier in the show. Peter Cullen died at the age of 85. Peter Cullen died Wednesday in his Los Angeles home, surrounded by family. As Moon said earlier, he was a Canadian voice actor, the voice of Optimus Prime. The voice not only on the television show, but also on the live-action movies. The voice was inspired by Cullen's older brother Larry, a Marine veteran who advised him that a real hero should be compassionate and strong enough to be gentle. And he fashioned Optimus Prime voice after his own brother and those tenets. Larry Prime, dude. Who knew Optimus's real name was Larry?
Prime.
Damn, dog. I am Larry Prime. Baby girl, get over here and give Larry Prime some sugar. But Cullen's resume is ridiculous. He was also Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh, Car in Knight Rider, and, of course, what the hell are you? The voice of the creature Predator.
Prolific career.
What a career. R.I.P. Peter Cullen. Also, bad week for drag queens all around. Tim Curry died at the age 80, peacefully at his Los Angeles home. No cause was announced. He suffered a major stroke in 2012 that left him in a wheelchair and continued working and making appearances afterwards. He originally, of course, was Dr. Frank Infurter in the Rocky Horror Show on stage, before immortalizing him in the 1975 movie that was just the beginning of one of the greatest. Wait, that was Tim Curry? Careers ever assembled. He was Wadsworth in Clue, Pennywise in It, Darkness in Legend, Rooster in Annie, Long John Silver in Muppets Treasure Island, and the Hotel Concierge in Home Alone 2, and also Nigel Thornberry on the Nickelodeon show.
Man, watch Rocky Horror this weekend if you can. It's such a good movie.
It is.
It's so campy. It's so weird. It's strange.
I forgot he was in Legend. He was like the devil.
He makes Congo rewatchable.
Oh, Congo too.
Oh yeah, Congo too.
Rocky Horror. I just remember as a kid, we got to rent that at my buddy's house. It was we were doing an all-nighter thing, and we put it in. It lasted like maybe 2 minutes. We're like, this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
What? Rocky Horror?
Yeah. It was like
That's
so
what it's
lame.
supposed to
You
be.
didn't understand.
No, I didn't.
This is the devil's musical.
Yeah.
He had 3 Tony nominations, including Amadeus and Spamalot. Even released 3 rock albums. This guy did it all.
Yeah, he did it all.
So R.I.P. Tim Curry. And then finally, you'll have to indulge me a little bit, I did write a longer one for Dolly. We lost Dolly Parton this week, and I think it's been hard on the whole world. I've seen a lot of really good send-offs of Dolly written by people that are probably better writers than I am. So I tried to think about what Dolly Parton meant to me to make it a little more personal. And this is what I came up with. I think what hurts about losing Dolly Parton is that for people like me, she represented something bigger than music. I grew up in a small town, and when you grow up somewhere small, the world can feel like small is all you're ever allowed to be. Your dreams can seem almost embarrassing in their size compared to where you came from. There aren't a lot of roadmaps for making a living doing something ridiculous like entertaining people, which we all do. There are plenty of folks who will tell you you have to be realistic when you're from a certain part of the country. And Dolly Parton was living proof that where you start does not decide where you finish.
She was from a real small place, huh?
That's right. She came from a poor family in the mountains of East Tennessee, one of 12 kids, and somehow carried that little girl all the way to the biggest stages in the world. And the remarkable thing is, she never seemed embarrassed by where she came from. She didn't escape it and spend the rest of her life pretending it never happened. She brought it with her. She wrote songs about it. She built businesses there. She created jobs for the people she grew up with. She helped kids in the area that she came from. She made the place that was designed to limit her part of the reason the entire world loved her. That has always meant something to me, personally, because Dolly gave people made to feel small by this world permission to have big dreams. She also taught me something about authenticity that I don't think I fully appreciated until I got older. Dolly was completely in on the joke. The hair, the clothes, the boobs, the rhinestones. Nobody can make fun of Dolly Parton better than Dolly Parton. But underneath all of that was an absolutely serious songwriter, musician, businesswoman, and human being and activist. She figured out something a lot of us spend our whole lives trying to learn, an invaluable lesson for a comedian, for sure. You can take your work seriously without taking yourself too seriously. And maybe most impressive was the way that she treated people. She had convictions. She believed in literacy, education, working people, equality, science, public health, and treating people who were different from her with dignity. She supported causes that weren't always easy or popular with everyone in every corner of her audience, but somehow she rarely seemed interested in turning those beliefs into a weapon. She didn't confuse kindness with weakness. She could stand for something without needing to put someone else beneath her. She didn't have to humiliate anyone to prove she cared about others. She seemed to understand that if your goal is actually to change someone's heart, making them hate you first is probably not a good opening strategy. In a time when we become very good at deciding which side everyone is on, Dolly somehow remained everybody's Dolly. I don't think anyone since Johnny Cash has done that. And she didn't just talk about helping people, she did it. Her imagination library put hundreds of millions of books in the hands of children. She gave money to medical research, disaster relief, and communities in need. She used an enormous life that she had built to make somebody else's little life a little bigger. There's something beautiful about that to me, personally. A kid somewhere received a free book because a little girl who grew up in the poor mountains remembered exactly what it felt like to be a have-not. That's a legacy worth standing on. I've spent most of my adult life trying to make people laugh, and like anybody who chooses a career, much like the ones we have, that makes absolutely no financial sense when you begin it, there have to be 1,000 moments when quitting would have been the most reasonable thing to do. So I have always had a special place in my heart for people who came from unlikely places, bet on themselves anyway, stayed strange, worked their ass off, and somehow made it through without becoming bitter. Dolly did all of that. She got rich without pretending she'd never been poor. She became sophisticated without becoming ashamed of being country. She became powerful without cruelty. She became famous without acting like fame made her more important than anybody else. And she became an icon without sending away all the weird little things that made her Dolly in the first place. And for a small-town kid with pretty slim odds of ever making it, that mattered. Because every once in a while, you need somebody out ahead of you proving the distance between where you're from and where your dreams about going isn't as impossible as it looks. And Dolly did 80 years of proving it, guys. And maybe that's the part of her legacy I want to hang on to the most. Be ambitious without being arrogant. Be successful without forgetting people. Believe in things without losing your ability to love people who don't believe exactly what you do. Laugh at yourself, help somebody when you can, don't apologize for where you came from, and don't let anybody talk you out of being a little bit ridiculous. And when the world tells you, Scott, that somebody from a place like yours isn't supposed to make it, put on something with a few more rhinestones and go do it anyway.
I like it.
Don't be sad because you're, this is one of my favorite quotes, and I believe it's been attributed to her. She said, don't be sad because you are a person who has no money, because somewhere out there, there is a person who has no class.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you, Dolly. From one small-town kid who had no business dreaming this big to another, you showed the rest of the world we could. R.I.P. You will be missed. And that concludes this week's
Very well done, Rafe. Thank you very much. Good Dolly send-off. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Love you, Dolly.
Some of the best quotes in
She has
history,
great ones.
too. I mean, incredible. My favorite of hers is find out who you are and do it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And another one, I just read this recently, is the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. And that's something I'm
that's a good quote.
definitely pass on to the kids.
Yeah, she has some of the best folksy colloquial sayings of all time.
And said it so eloquently, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you, Rafe. That was this week's Ememorium. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Let's give away some stuff because we got prizes. Quick round of fake news of Florida. It's an easy way to give out some prizes. We got tickets to go see AC/DC with Foo Fighters September 8th at the Dome at America Center. Tickets to go see Candlebox at the pageant on September 17th. And tickets to go see the Toadies with Local H September 21st at the pageant. So Rafe's going to read you a headline.
That's right.
You tell us if this happened in the state of Florida or is it something that I made up. Moon.
Now, rumor is King Scott has been doing his research, his learning, if you will, educating himself on this subject. I think you should make him the designated.
No, I'm sorry. Scott, have you been... All right.
Have you been studying?
That's no. You are the lifeline.
Fine.
You the lifeline, dude.
That's fine.
You're the lifeline.
I like it.
You got a moon lifeline. And if you want King Scott, you can grab him too. He's not on the phone. 314-624-3833, 618-398-3833. Fake news of Florida. 2 out of 3 right, you win. Next. All right, today's contest is sponsored by
Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
All right, so we've got AC/DC tickets with special guest Foo Fighters. September 8th over at the Dome at America Center. Tickets to go see Candlebox at the pageant on September 17th. And tickets to go see Toadies with Local H September 21st over at the pageant. Real quick game. Fake news of Florida. Rafe's going to read you a headline. And you tell us if it's something that actually happened in the state of Florida or if it's something that I made up. 2 out of 3 right, you win your choice of tickets while supplies last. And if you need them, Moon is your Fake News of Florida lifeline. 314-624-3833, 618-398-3833. Let's go to Ben. Hello, Ben.
Morning.
All right, Ben, let's play Fake News or Florida.
Ben, breaking news. A Jacksonville man was arrested after throwing a live iguana at a police officer during an argument over a parking spot.
That's real. That's Florida.
You think that's Florida? Final answer?
Yes.
Oh, that's Florida.
Okay, correct. Yes, thank you. Okay, next.
Ben, a Tampa woman called 911 to report that her Roomba had, quote, went rogue and was actively holding her cat hostage under the sofa.
That's a little too crazy. You made that up.
You think that's fake?
Yeah.
That is fake, and we got our first winner. Congratulations, Ben. Ben, what do you want?
All right. I'll take AC/DC, please.
AC/DC Foo Fighters, September 8th, the Dome at America Center. Hang on one second. Let's go to Will in U City. Good morning, Will.
Morning, gentlemen.
All right, Will, here we go. Fake news of Florida.
Well, a Clearwater woman was arrested after trying to pay for her groceries with a dead stingray.
It was a dead stingray. Nobody's accepting that. That's fake.
You say that's fake. That is fake, yes.
I love your logic.
But it is Florida, so anything's
accepting
on the
that.
table.
That's what he's going to do.
fair.
What are you going to use, a stingray tap to pay? I like your logic. A Pensacola man was arrested for trying to trade a stolen jet ski for a hot tub on Facebook Marketplace.
Now, that's believable. People in Florida do trade in jet skis. That's going to be Florida.
Final answer?
Final answer.
What would you say to that one, Moon?
I would say fake news, and here's why. I believe that it happened. I believe that it happened a half a dozen times this month. But I don't think anybody's getting arrested for it.
Well, Will says it's real, and it is...
Oh, that's Florida.
It is real.
You got arrested for that?
Stolen jet ski?
Oh, stolen jet ski. I
Stolen
missed
jet
that
ski.
part.
No,
I thought you were just
stolen
trying to trade a
jet ski for a hot tub on Facebook Marketplace.
See, Moon, this is why you always get them wrong.
Yes, you got to pay attention.
Oh, don't start
Will,
with
what do you
me.
want? I'm sorry, what do you want?
Foo Fighters and AC/DC.
Foo Fighters, AC/DC. Hang on one second. Let's go to Dan in St. Louis. Good morning, Dan.
My condolences, Rizz.
All right, Dan, let's play Fake News of Florida.
Sorry for your loss, Dan. And a Cape Coral man tries to rob a bank using a water gun filled with hot sauce.
Oh, that's Florida.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Oh, that's Florida.
Yes, 1 for 1. Next.
This just in, a Key West man steals a golf cart, drives it through a crowded bar, and claims he was just looking for a bathroom.
Let's go Florida.
Moon, what would you say on that one? Just for giggles. Man steals a golf cart, drives through a crowded bar, claims he was looking for the bathroom.
I mean, it's completely believable, but I have no recollection of coming across this, and we definitely would have hit this one on the show. I'm going to say fake news.
Dan says real, and it is. I'm sorry?
Can I change the moon?
Sure. Changing it?
Let's change the moon.
And it is.
Oh, that's Florida.
Oh, dummy. You big dummy, Dan.
I wasn't confident. I was being asked.
Big dummy, Dan. You had it.
Mine was a token ask.
Always go with your first instinct.
Yeah, don't go with me.
I know.
All right, comes out of this, Dan. Here we go.
All right, this is breaking news for dumbass Dan. Dan, an Orlando man, claims he was framed after police find 24 stolen garden gnomes buckled into his back seat.
Read it again.
Let's go fake news.
Read it again.
Orlando man claims he was framed after police find 24 stolen garden gnomes buckled in to his back seat.
You're going fake news, Dan.
Yeah, let's go fake news.
Moon, what would you say to this one?
Well, don't bring me into this. He already used me, so
Well.
you can't use me again.
I could use you again.
Man, I swear we had a gnome story not long ago, and that's no mine. It was the guy's quote.
You say that's no mine?
That's no mine. I'll say true.
He says true. Dan, would you like to change?
No, he can't. He can't. He already used me.
I'm good.
Dan, no answers are final until the boss says so. Do you want to stick with fake or do you want to go with Florida?
Let's go with fake.
He says fake, and your instincts are correct. Yes.
Good job, Dan.
Fake news. Dan, nice. Can't get anything by old Dan over here.
It was
All right.
36 garden gnomes.
Dan, what do you want?
The Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Hang on 1 second. All right, last pair of tickets.
Did he get 2 right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That was the last pair of Foo Fighter tickets?
No,
or-
we have 1 pair left.
Okay.
1 pair left. Andrew.
Hey.
All right, Andrew, if you win, what do you want? Andrew, if you win, what do you want? Okay. Here we go. Last pair.
Andrew's all business today.
I know, it's great.
Andrew, breaking news. A Daytona Beach man was arrested for allegedly trying to bite an alligator back during a wrestling match in a swamp.
Let's go Florida.
He says that's Florida. It is.
Oh, that's Florida.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Yes. Man bites alligator. Next.
In Fort Myers, a man blamed his pet monkey for driving his golf cart into a swimming pool.
Let's go fake.
He says fake news. And
Oh, that's Florida.
that was Florida.
That's a true 50-50.
Always
but
blame the monkey. That's number one DUI loophole in Florida.
Okay.
it's a true 50-50, but I have seen the video of the monkey driving the golf cart around Florida. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. I don't see him putting it in a pool.
He put it in a pool.
For the last pair of AC/DC tickets available
Andrew,
with the Foo Fighters.
boy. Here we go.
Andrew, a Gainesville man was arrested for breaking into a pet store to challenge the parrots to a rap battle.
Let's go fake.
You want to see what Moon's got to say about this?
Sure.
Okay, Moon.
I fully agree.
Gainesville man arrested for breaking into a pet store to challenge the parrots to a rap battle.
I think there's no way they're calling the cops. I think they're calling their friends if this actually happens because I want to see who wins.
He broke into the store.
Oh, I see. Yes, I am not listening.
It's a B&E.
today, am I? Oh, shoot. No. I'm going to say this is fake news. I go with you. I'm going with you.
Andrew, sticking with fake?
Yeah.
Just don't feel right. Don't feel like it's adding up.
And that is fake news. Yes.
Yes! And totally redeem yourself.
Excellent. Hey, Gordon.
Hey, what's going on?
We're at AC/DC tickets. Candlebox or Toadies? Is that all right, or you want to just move on?
That's all right.
Okay. Alex.
That's
Yes, sir.
What if he meant that's all right? I'll take
He
those
should have
tickets.
been clear. Alex, you want to go to Candlebox or Toadies?
If I win, I want you guys to surprise me with one of them.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
That's
All
fair.
right. You know, I'm going to give you Toadies tickets
I like
because the
the
Toadies
attitude.
are awesome.
I like that. Yeah. Toadies are
At
great.
Local H.
Or Candlebox.
What about
Candlebox is great,
What about
too.
Candlebox?
Just been up there for a long time.
You know what, Alex? I'm going to give you both sets.
Hey, there you
Both
go.
sets of
Let's
tickets.
go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Fake news of Florida. Let's go. Final contestant. Let's
Is that
go.
wax in your vagina or candle box tickets? All right.
Do it.
A Sarasota woman was arrested for calling 911 because her local fast food drive-thru ran out of French fries.
I'm going to go Florida.
Show me Florida.
Oh, that's Florida.
Oh, you are
Yeah, I remember
halfway
that.
to the Toadies and
Let's go.
Candlebox.
I'd do the same dang thing.
Call 911.
Yeah.
Breaking news. A Tallahassee man was arrested after leading police on a slow-speed chase riding a motorized cooler full of beer.
That's Florida for sure.
Oh, you sure about that?
Do it. Do
I'm
it.
sticking with Florida.
Okay.
Oh, that's Florida.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Be upset if that was
I
fake.
remember
Been
that.
there before.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, give them both. Give Alex both pairs of tickets.
I remember that one because I don't think that was his first rodeo, if I remember
usually
right.
isn't down in Florida. All right, thank you very much. All right, folks, time for your Friday Fail Story. All right, so all these people thought they had the perfect plan, but somewhere along the line, that perfect plan went completely sideways, and it became an Uber, an Ultra. Fellas, dare I say it?
No, don't you
Oh, I'm
dare.
going to say it. It became a mega. Here we go. Yeah. Nice.
Fail.
All right. And your Friday
that
Fail
the-
Stories are sponsored by More Choice Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Rizz Show.
I thought the three tenors were in here for a second.
Yeah.
Now, Moon had to bounce out, but yeah,
Kinda
we are
sound
the three
like
tenors.
Pavarotti and the other
The
two.
other two.
Alrighty, the other two.
Pavarotti and the other guys.
Placido Domingo and Juan Valdez.
Caceres. All right, we'll start with this. A 24-year-old guy in Florida was taken into custody after unknowingly falling into a police sting operation aimed at catching vandals targeting the controversial flock safety license plate reader cameras.
How do we feel about this, guys? Before you read the story, are these guys heroes? I've been seeing a lot of the people like sawing these flock cameras and just carrying them away, and I'm like,
I got mixed. I
have mixed
on
emotions.
these. I'm mixed on these things.
Sometimes I see them and I'm like, kind of a hero. Then sometimes I'm like, kind of a vandal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I don't know. It's just funny because there's two other companies out there that are almost bigger than Flock, and somehow they're not getting targeted.
Wow.
And this is the one that all the big wigs in the industries have invested in.
Well, let's talk about this guy. This guy is Evan Meyer. He's 24 years old. He was arrested on Thursday morning in Oviedo, Florida, after destroying what he believed was an active surveillance camera. So the device was actually a non-functional decoy installed by investigators just 3 hours prior, following a wave of recent thefts and vandalism. So on Wednesday around 10 p.m., Seminole County officers installed a replica camera designed to mirror a real flock safety camera. So it was just a dead camera. It just didn't collect any data. A couple hours later, 1 a.m. Thursday morning, officers monitoring the site. So they had a flock camera on the fake flock camera.
So ridiculous.
It's all folding in on itself.
So officers monitoring the site observed a masked, gloved individual in all black, approached the pole, used pruning shears to sever the mount. He then smashed the unit onto the pavement, shattering it into pieces. Officers moved in immediately and arrested our buddy, Evan Meyer.
Failed.
Evan Meyer is a 6'3" magic show stagehand who lives nearby with his father, and he confessed that he felt targeted by the surveillance technology. I like the fact that they put in the story that he's a magic show stagehand who's 6'3".
Stagehand.
He booked into the Seminole County Jail on 3 felony charges, and his arraignment is set for October 13th. Ta-da! An Arizona couple is facing felony charges after authorities say they stole hundreds of books from the Mesa Public Library System and resold them to a local secondhand bookstore. So you got Ian and Athena. Ian and Athena, arrested by police August 10th, both facing charges of trafficking and stolen property. So the investigation started back in May when employees at the local half-price books contacted library officials after a woman attempted to sell 19 books that still bore the Mesa Public Library barcode labels. The bookstore declined to buy the books, and the woman left the books behind. Library staff scanned the returned books and discovered they were all checked out to an account belonging to Ian. A review of library records revealed that Ian maintained 2 accounts, one suspended for holding $1,500 worth of unreturned books, and a second with 66 overdue items.
Wow.
So on August 10th, library staff spotted the couple inside the library, alerted police. During questioning, Athena allegedly confessed that the pair checked out and stole the books specifically to turn them into cash. I don't know what kind of scam that is and how much money you're going to make off that.
Well, there's no way you're making any money now, that's for sure.
The service at Applebee's could be what, hit or miss?
Never. It's always perfect.
Depends on your neighborhood.
I guess so. Mm-hmm. But that's no excuse to threaten to turn it into a war zone. So you get a 19-year-old student at Indiana University, Jackson Hahn, arrested after he threatened to, quote, bomb the Applebee's on social media.
Wow.
Hear him out. Frustrated with the service. Vented on Instagram. The post was flagged by Meta, reported to the FBI National Threat Operations Center. They called the local authorities, who evacuated the restaurant, closed it for the night while they searched the place. Then the police tracked Jackson down. He admitted to the post. He said he was just hungry, tired, and upset that he hadn't gotten his food. It was a stupid post, and he wasn't serious. But he did not get a slap on the wrist, facing 1 count of felony intimidation, which carries up to 3 years in prison.
Failed.
I've never been to the bathroom at Buc-ee's, so we were at Buc-ee's last weekend.
You didn't go?
Didn't go to the bathroom. Are they
beautiful.
Are they clean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They really take pride in it.
Willing to die clean?
I don't know what that means.
Well, 30-year-old guy in Florida. His name is Omar. Arrested for speeding on the interstate earlier this month, and he was flying. 117. 117 and a 70.
Pretty cool
This
guy.
is at 2:45 in the afternoon. Omar told deputies he was trying to make it to the bathroom at Buc-ee's, but the nearest Buc-ee's was 61 miles away in Daytona Beach, which is why he was trying to cut down on travel time. Charged with reckless driving and super speeding. In a Facebook post, the sheriff's office said, "While we do love the clean bathrooms and the variety of tasty snacks at Buc-ee's, if you're going to use that as an excuse for speeding, you should probably make sure you're actually close to it."
Failed.
197 miles to go.
Yeah. Now he's at Bookies.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
You don't mess with the mail. Don't mess with the mail. And the USPS should know that better than anybody else. 45-year-old USPS worker in Iowa, Jill Brown, arrested for stealing Menards rebates from people's mail and then redeeming them herself.
So big money.
A homeowner complained about the rebate being missing, and Menards reported that it had been redeemed. And they figured that Jill had cashed it in, and she'd done this many times over the past 2 years. Not only would she steal the rebate cards being sent out, but she'd also steal the receipts that customers were mailing into Menards to get the rebates, and then she'd just send them in herself. Jill charged with fourth-degree theft. It's unclear if she did these rebate shenanigans with other places as well, or if Menards was just her favorite store. They also didn't say what she got at Menards or if it was just cash, but there we go, busted.
A lot of good snacks at Menards.
Failed.
It's got everything.
Yeah, they got stuff you can't find anywhere else there.
Speaking of snacks, this guy was apparently interested in a sequel, but like many sequels, it didn't come off as well as the first. So you got an 18-year-old in Louisiana, John Jordan, arrested last week after stealing from a Circle K. Walked out with a fountain drink and several snacks, including mini donuts, honey buns, and pound cake. Total value, $19.88. The store clerk called the police, but by the time they showed up, John was nowhere to be found. Until he came back for some reason. John returned to the scene while the police were still in the area. I don't know why. Maybe he decided he needed even more snacks. Police saw him, arrested him. Also wanted for a previous burglary at an Elks Lodge. The cop said apparently returning to the scene really does work, just not the way he probably hoped. Charged with simple burglary and theft.
Failed.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man.
Wow.
A 23-year-old traveler from Mexico arrested at Tokyo's Haneda Airport after Japanese customs officials uncovered approximately 200 live reptiles hidden inside 22 pairs of socks packed into his checked suitcase. So the traveler arrived in Tokyo following a layover in South Korea. Upon opening the luggage, inspectors discovered the reptiles tightly crammed into the footwear. At least one animal had already died during transfer. Among the seized wildlife were 9 Mexican alligator lizards, an endangered species heavily protected under international trade restrictions. And according to reports, the suspect admitted to buying the reptiles in Mexico for roughly $3.50 to $4.70 each. In Japan's exotic pet market, certain specimens can fetch up to $630 per animal.
Nice.
Damn.
Offering a huge financial incentive for wildlife traffickers. So the Tokyo incident comes just weeks after U.S. Customs and Border Protection canines at a domestic airport intercepted a luggage haul arriving from Thailand containing 16 pounds of prohibited Bengal monitor lizard meat, alongside 50 pounds of raw meat and banned plants. So this guy's going to jail.
Failed.
You've probably seen mugshots where criminals are wearing those, ironic messages. This is new, though. Troopers in Arizona arrested a driver Saturday who was driving under the influence, and they originally pulled him over for a broken taillight. But when they talked to the driver, there was obvious signs of impairment. The driver admitted to drinking and driving, and the blood test showed he was 2.5 times the legal limit. The crazy part was the driver had a vanity license plate on the front of the vehicle that said, "Arrive alive," and around the edges it said, "Drive sober or get pulled over."
Failed.
It's hard to read it when you're inside.
You're having a bad day when you go straight from the bounce house to the big house. 30-year-old guy in Jeff City. Yeah, our Jeff City. Dundarian Jones.
Whoa.
Arrested.
Dundarian? Cool.
After he and another person were found passed out at Tiger's Bounce, a kid's play place. They were both in a bounce house when they were found, and both had been unconscious for about 20 minutes.
Were they all bounced out?
They weren't injured. They were super high.
Oh.
Police found Xanax in Dundarian's vehicle, right in the driver's side door. He initially said the pills were no mine, my friend's, but later admitted, yep, there is. It's unclear how they got them to come to, but they were stumbling as they left the bounce house. No update on their condition, so I'm assuming they're fine. Dundarian charged with felony possession of a controlled substance. It's unclear what charges the friend was facing. Sounds like there were kids at the bounce place at the time, but not in that particular bounce house, which is good.
Failed.
They should run for office. I think they would win the gubernatorial office.
Okay. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that, Scott. Because Jeff City.
Oh. Okay.
Goober.
And finally, a Miami woman is facing multiple felony charges after allegedly posing as a bank representative to scam a senior citizen, and subsequently attempting to smuggle thousands of dollars in cash into jail. Check this out. Monique Love Turnbull, 31 years old, was arrested during a traffic stop on Monday the 17th. Deputies with the Martin County Sheriff's Office did the arresting. Charged with scheme to defraud, fraudulent use of a credit card on a victim over 60, felony use of a two-way communication device, and introduction of contraband into a correctional facility. So according to investigators, Monique targeted an elderly resident at their home by posing as a rep from a bank. Monique claimed the victim's bank account was compromised, offered to personally take and appropriately dispose of their, debit and credit card. I'm real trying to take advantage of an old person scam. So during the booking process for this crime at the jail, staff discovered $3,200 in cash rolled up and hidden inside Monique's. That's right.
Vagina.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
$3,200 rolled up and stuffed up.
Wonder what the bills were.
I don't know.
How fat of a wad was that?
$3,200.
All ones. Holy hell, Monique.
So she got a additional felony contraband charge. The Martin County Sheriff's Office noted, quote, "The money is currently sealed in evidence." And warning residents to, quote, keep in mind at some point the cash will be back in public circulation.
Oh, isn't that great?
Now, Monique is currently held at the Martin County Jail on a $500,000 bond.
That's money smells fishy.
Failed.
The VTM.
And those are your Friday fail stories. We were talking yesterday about the Pro Bowl is going to be no more. Right? The NFL announced there's going to be no more Pro Bowl.
Right.
Do you think all All-Star games are done? Do you think at some point all All-Star games are going to be done?
I mean, baseball's is so important, right?
I don't think so. It's not.
It doesn't matter anymore?
I don't think so.
Baseball was smart enough to have other things around it,
Yeah.
like the home run derby and things like that to give it a little fanfare. I also feel like baseball is enough of a low-impact sport as far as physicality that they can still play at a moderate level.
Right. Not going full bore.
And you get
Although,
to see...
remember back in the day, Pete Rose during the All-Star game took out a catcher?
It was Ray Fosse. He's from Marion, Illinois. He's a local, and people hated. And Pete Rose ended up in Marion Penitentiary.
Wow.
For his gambling debts.
Scott, do you remember that
Hometown
video?
of Ray Fosse.
I mean,
the end of the guy's career.
Pete Rose lit him up during the All-Star game.
And it ended. That was it.
Oh, that was it for him?
It ended his career.
That's crazy.
And he didn't apologize. He said he'd play hard all the time.
So I went to the All-Star game when the NHL had it here at Enterprise Center a couple of years ago. Went to the actual game, and it was okay.
Yeah.
It was like hockey players at like 60%. The skills competition was where it was at.
Sure.
That was fun to watch.
So
The game itself was okay.
So I think that's what they do. And then I think you just make it way more fun for the fans and more interactive for fans.
And you know what? Even when the All-Star game was here, like Ovechkin never played because he didn't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
For the push for the regular season.
That's what I'm saying. I think some of these sports that are high contact, high impact, it's hard to have a hockey or a football Pro Bowl game. Basketball, maybe. I feel like they can, do a little razzle dazzle.
But even like the slam dunk contest, the good players don't do it.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It used to be, Jordan doing the slam dunk contest. Now
some of those Jordan Dominique dunk contests,
right? They were awesome.
Of this world, dude.
Even the home run derby. I mean, now they're starting to get the good players back, but there was a period where the good players wouldn't do it because they didn't want to get hurt.
Well, they also had the superstition that if you win the All-Star, the home run derby, then you're not going to have home runs after that.
Well, I don't know. I have a feeling that after this Pro Bowl, I think the other leagues are going to start assessing their All-Star situations, and I don't know. We'll see. All right, here's sports. And your sports is sponsored by Zero Res. Zero Res, spelled backward and forward, it spells the same. So we'll start with the Cardinals, who finally got back into the win column last night at Busch Stadium.
Attaboys.
Was it last night or yesterday afternoon? I think it was an afternoon game.
Won something in the afternoon.
Holding off a late rally to beat the Baltimore Orioles 7-5 and snap a 5-game losing streak. Blaze Jordan set the tone in the second inning, crushing a 3-run home run. Alex Burleson singled to extend his National League best hitting streak of 13 consecutive games. The Cardinals starter, Gordon Graceffo, set a fantastic tone with 3 perfect innings, and closer Riley O'Brien bounced back from 2 rough outings to pitch a scoreless ninth, locking down his National League leading 34th save. The Cards open a fresh weekend homestand at Busch against the Pirates. Left-hander Quinn Matthews takes the mound against Pittsburgh right-hander Jared Jones. First pitch at 6:45. Moving over to the soccer pitch, our St. Louis City SC continues to earn national respect across the MLS. In the latest official MLS power rankings, expert voters voted City SC up to the number 6 overall spot in the entire league.
Dang, that's awesome.
So City SC has an active 11-game unbeaten streak, the longest active streak in the MLS. City SC returns to Energizer Park Sunday night to host FC Dallas as they look to extend their streak to 12 matches. Moving over to pro football, prosecutors in Brown County, Wisconsin officially filed misdemeanor criminal charges on Thursday against Green Bay Packers star running back Josh Jacobs, stemming from a domestic disturbance at his home in late May. Packers GM confirmed that the organization has been preparing for a potential NFL suspension under the league's personal conduct policy as the legal process unfolds. College football week 0.
Yeah.
You got a game over in Dublin, and you got a game out in Vegas this weekend.
Dublin.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Lucky
that's right.
kids.
Who's playing over there?
NC State. That is Bill Belichick's team.
They're taking college football overseas now, too.
Yep. And finally, we close this morning with an unfortunate crime story out of the sports memorabilia world involving Tom Brady. So just a week after celebrating the grand opening of his brand new Card Vault by Tom Brady retail store in Palo Alto, California, the shop was broken into and burglarized last weekend. So the break-in, suspects smashed a front window at 12:30 a.m. and shattered multiple glass display cases inside the it's a high-end trading card boutique. So police confirmed 60 rare trading cards were stolen with an estimated value of $12,000. The suspects remain at large. This marks the second Card Vault location targeted by thieves following a 2025 theft at Tom Brady's flagship New York City store. I didn't know he was into the card game.
That's fun.
All right, that's your sports. One final break. We'll come back and we will wrap her up. All right, that is it for us. Appreciate you all tuning in. We landed the plane, guys.
We did it.
We did it. If you missed anything on the program, either today or any day this week, make sure you check out the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled...
We've got some titles in the works, but I think Air Bud loves his mother.
All right. Hey, don't forget to sign up for Team JB at this year's Zero Prostate Cancer Run and Walk, which is happening Saturday, October 3rd at Tower Grove Park. Join us as we walk, or if you want to run, that's fine, in memory of our buddy Jeff, and help raise funds that drive research and provide critical services to help prostate cancer patients. Get signed up by Monday, September 21st. Raise a minimum of $50. You got an exclusive Team JB Premium T-shirt. So join us October 3rd, Tower Grove Park, and get the details at 1057thepoint.com. And thanks to Mortsource Jewelry for helping us out with Team JB. Scott, what else?
Well, you can just follow me, King Scott Rules, and who knows, maybe next week there'll be a new little princess on the planet.
Right. That's right.
Someone did email in and say, with the queen leaving the world and the king having a baby... Baby Dolly could be on the way this weekend.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it
makes
does.
sense.
I'm going to name her Hurricane Dolly.
All right, well, I'm on standby.
Okay.
So you pick up the phone, you say it's go time.
Okay. You'll be there?
Well, you know what? Just text me an eggplant emoji and I'll know it's go time.
Yeah.
Okay? That'll be our little signal. Rafe, what else?
No notes, man. Let's have a good weekend.
All right. We leave you with a selection from our Team Reserve of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots. From Potosi, Steven Settle is our Team Reserve of the Day. And Steve wants to hear this song. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.